Seems I forgot something again. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace, your might, Lieutenant Drakir, at your service.
There we go. And welcome back to Zenless Zone 0 for another Zidequest, as I'm going to call them. Yes, Zidequest with a Z. Where, yeah, we're just going to clean up some more of the side content. Including, well, that Billy's going to be waiting for us. But first off, actually, I forgot to swap out the background. Actually, we went through it so fast I didn't really get the opportunity to put it in as a backdrop. But, yeah, let me just... there. Oh, wait, it's set only to work on the pre-stream, so let me just do this manually then. There. Yeah, this is a wallpaper that was made specifically for Jane's special episode, and since we went through that in one go, we didn't get to see it, so might as well show it off a bit here. It isn't these wallpapers with the logo in the corner. I presume that's what marks them as official ones. I have seen good wallpapers without those, so I'm not sure if those are official or fan-made ones. But yeah, each of these is pretty good. Or very good, actually, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. Let's see if there's any new tapes for us to advise. Also, something that was a dropped feature from the game is that happiness status with each of the promoters. If you made them promote too many times in a row, they would, well, lose happiness and thus give lesser bonuses, but that's been dropped since. Let's see, which tapes do you get recommended? I think this is a new one. Let's see, Black LP Player, advert. Okay, with that name I was more expecting like a thriller or something. A station that automatically plays songs of rotation. For an extra fee, you can even play the songs you like on demand. Okay, so... a bit odd that they have that on videotape. Oh well. I should actually open the place up. There we go. Alright. We do have a few trust events that can be activated. Like it said in the corner, we need to wait for Billy to show up. They typically show up in the afternoon or evening for that. There's also someone over here. Corin. They're not the manager of the modeling shop. What should I do? Should I practice with someone first? But won't that be a totally weird thing to ask? What should I say to break the ice? Corin seems to be in a real jam. Helping her out right now could be a great chance to improve relations between you two.
Hello, my friend has a modded bamboo, and I'm here to pick it up for her. No, that's far too rude.
Rude?
Hello, I'm very sorry to disturb. My friend has a modded bamboo. May I please pick it up for her? What'd you say, Corin? Are you casting a spell? It's you! Sorry, I'm very busy right now preparing what I'm going to say to the boss of the remodeling shop. One moment, please. I should have this memorized soon.
You need to rehearse what you're going to say before you go in? Can you not just say it straight away?
Well, you see, I say stupid things, so if I don't practice in advance, I'm bound to say the wrong thing. And if I say the wrong thing, then the boss is going to hate me and think I'm a really annoying customer. And if that happens, I'll never be able to show my face at the remodeling shop ever again. And if I can't come to the shop, then I can't do pickups for everyone. I'm just so useless. I guess I better find a dark corner somewhere and disintegrate into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, poor thing, and I can relate to her there.
Yeah.
Don't tell yourself that. You can't let your mind run away with such terrible thoughts.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
okay. We can talk to the boss together.
Really? I don't know why, but with you around, I feel a little less scared of saying the wrong thing.
You explain the situation to the remodeling shop staff together with Corwin and successfully retrieve the modded bamboo.
Thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have put off talking with the owner forever. I just don't know how to thank you enough. If you ever need anything of me, please give me a call. I'll do anything I can to help you.
And there we go. Trust rank up. Okay, hello, Travis. No, was there anyone else around here? Oh, Ambi's over there. So, let's go have a chat. Yeah, I think it's this one. Let's see, once I got used to it, I think small bouts of relaxation are quite nice. Okay, now she's still here from another trust event. Just a common one, not a rank up. I'm saving those for, well, the streams. Because that is, I would say that is important content.
This is a stream.
Yeah. But yeah, just the everyday... Yeah, just the everyday encounters that you can find. Those I will leave up for the recordings and such, since those are repeatable, and in some cases they repeat very often. We've seen one of Seth's like 4 separate times now.
But you say you're saving them for the stream.
Yeah. The big important ones that are actually voice acted and such.
Okay, meant that way.
Yeah. Okay. We've got story available here, but that isn't what we're going to be going for. So let's check if we have any old ones. It says there's a new one here. Ah, right, yeah, Andrew. He is in here again. Let me actually pull up the message about this. Let's see, Shepard. Yeah. There. Remember Andrew? I remember. Bad news. Jonathan Medical has developed an intraocular lens that could significantly improve vision, so Andrew decided to get the implants. I suppose you have good news for me too? The good news is he's a volunteer for the procedure, which is still in the trial phase, and there is a chance that it might fail. The medical technology is still in the experimental phase with a 30% rate of causing total blindness. If Andrew loses his eyesight, he'll have to assign more work to us, right? I don't think he can be an investigator anymore if that happens. But there's no point in dwelling on that now. He sent us a new commission before the surgery. As usual, enter the hollow, pass the captchas for the verification devices, go to the control room and activate the communication network. You know the drill. You could probably do it with your eyes closed. Is that a jab at Andrew? Because there's a good chance he might lose his eyesight.
Oh dear.
Okay, before anything else though, let's see, where is it? Yep, there we go, we've got another rank up. So, to make sure that we don't lag behind in the level requirements for some of these tasks... okay. Why is it... okay, it seems... okay, on the map it seemed to be pointing more towards the errand thing instead of the HDD. Okay. It's marked as a story. Okay. Disaster difficulty. Okay. This shouldn't be too difficult, since they are pretty well geared.
Yep.
And I should have the resources to have the cunning hairs upgraded to the next level, to the next level maximum. Otherwise, I'll just have to do a bit more grinding off stream to get the materials needed for it. Nope.
Leave it to me. What's this? Copy that.
I need to keep my fingers on the shoulder buttons more to be ready for when there's a switch out, because some of the attacks have a really small window.
Wanna try my massage? Neat and tidy.
There we go. And since Nekomata has been upgraded to not sure what to Cinema 1, I guess it would be more accurate to say, because we got an extra copy of her. She can ignore 16% of defense now against stun targets. Which is of course going to make killing things a whole lot easier. Which I've certainly noticed in the weekly boss hunts.
Fine.
Here we go. Nicole.
You don't have what it takes.
Okay, next wave. Oh, now both of them at the same time. No, this is the Dullahan, not the previous one.
Okay. Gotta run. Didn't I? I want a bonus for this.
There we go.
Come in. The boss is here.
Okay, I'm swapping out a bit too many times.
This won't hurt. Not. Why don't you have a taste of my claws? It's gonna time to sharpen my claws.
Back wheel. Okay, one gone. One to go.
Eliminating target. Behave now. You don't have what it takes. Look.
There we go. And again, T-posing for dominance upside down. Okay, Enzo's Remodeling Shop. Turbo is a specialized shop for automobile and motorbike remodeling. When you visit as a proxy, he offers Bamboo remodeling services as well. Alright. Elite proxy. New max level 50. So, let's get to upgrading them.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Yep. I've prepared plenty of these beforehand. There. Get the excess refunded. There. And there. Okay, and last but certainly not least, Nicole. Alright. Do we have enough to upgrade their W engines as well? Okay, not enough of those. Okay. How about these for box cutter? Okay, not sure whose specific one that may be. Not sure if I have that one on my main account. Okay, just plain not enough items for that one. Do we have enough for Nekomata? No. Okay, so I'll have to go gather those up afterwards.
Did you call me? Yeah.
That's the vibe. Okay. Now then. Let's have a look. We could go... Alright, yeah, this... Actually, I started with this one, with this event, but I actually forgot to continue with it, I think. That's the flower... that's the flower event. Oh well. I've got a bunch of new ones here. Okay. I think it will probably be easier to focus on some of the city ones, since those won't involve the hollows. Generally, I think. Let's see. 6th Street Case 1. Talk to General Chop. General Chop appears to be furious. Ask him what happened. Okay. It would be nice if there was a way to sort these from which chapter they start from, or when they become available. Let's see.
Good afternoon. Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl.
May as well pick this up for since we are going to get into fights.
Got your fill? See you next time.
Oh, we need to come here at a different time, it seems. It's not time yet. Let's wait until midnight.
Maybe we could take the other ones that we can take it currently first.
Okay. Let's see. Don't get lost in the night. Talk to the woman by the streetlight. Near the ghostly building where shadows wander, in the somber moonlight of midnight under the flickering street lamps, stands a lone lady. What eerie and mysterious story could possibly occur?
Also, another night one then?
We'll see when we get here. Suffer a random corruption when pressure... Yep, not time. Okay. Let's see. Pensive Phantom. Talk to Rena. Best-selling novelist, contender on the horror novel popularity chart, Miss Rena stands alone at Belay Twins Road late at night. Next then, rebuild redo. Check your notes at home. Look through your notes every now and then. You might find some things left unfinished. Okay. Interacting with an observation scene. Oh, will mark rare resources? Okay. That must be something new or something I completely missed. There's a flyer tucked into the notebook. Generous bounties for helpful citizens. Please see Officer Mew Mew at Lumina Square for details. Did you grab that while going through the Lumina Square ice? A bounty. Do you think it's real money? Let's go see what's going on. Okay, this is just to unlock Mew Mew at Lumina Square. Nothing too big, but may as well go do this quickly.
Oh dear. And if the other quest things are gonna be at night, may as well go to the night and do them.
Yeah. Okay, like I said last time with Mew Mew, it isn't that there's multiple, it's more that it's one who just keeps moving around as you progress through the story as well. Which is a nice little world thing, I'd say. Finally, someone. If it isn't the kind-hearted manager at the video store, Belle. Did you see the flyer Officer Mew Mew made? Yep, I read it, so about that bounty. Of course there's a bounty. To encourage more helpful citizens to contribute to their communities, I've recently collected the clues to several incidents. Good citizen, every time you make a contribution to the new Eridu community, you can claim a special Good Citizen medal from me. So the bounty is still just a medal. Hang on, don't just go just yet. My good citizen Belle, isn't your passion for community building more valuable than any bounty could ever hope to be? Also, the new Eridu public security has new performance criteria for community building. I looked for clues everywhere and made medals and flyers to incentivize good citizens, but none of them has stopped by. But don't worry about me. Please take a look at the special clues that I prepared. Well, you've come this far. I'll have a look then. Thank you, good citizen Belle. With your participation, my performance evaluation new Eridu will grow more and more prosperous.
Good afternoon. Are you here to inquire about public security?
Let's see. I hope one Denny Boo solve its trouble to earn this medal.
I know that voice. I'm not sure from where. I think I heard that voice in other JRPGs, anime and such.
Okay. We can access the other areas' pages as well, and sometimes they have a second page, like 6th Street.
Answering citizens' questions is my duty.
Let's see. Find all the lost cargo trucks at Brand Street's construction. Ballet Twins. Find all the cargo trucks. Okay. Complete the mission missing 5-1. Okay. Rebuild redo. Let's see. Participate in Officer Mew Mew's community building event to earn this medal. Let's see. Phantom of the Ballet Twins 3.
This is my duty. Ask away. As long as it's enough to thank you for supporting public security's work.
Okay, he was already accessible earlier. That is why I have 2 of those medals already. Hello there. Gray. Recently, public security's efforts to catch the cat thief have been a huge help. I lost an important mechanical part, and I've been searching for it for a long time. It's a part I need to assemble my drum kit. Without it, I can't play a complete tune. After public security got involved, it only took them a few minutes to trace the scent and find the part at the cat thief's hideout. I would want to thank the public security officer in charge of this case. Could you help me deliver this bone to public security officer Eugene as a token of my thanks?
Bone? Ah.
Eugene. Hello, how can Eugene assist you? This is a token of thanks from Ray. I was just doing my duty. There's no need for such a generous gift. Mr. Public Security Officer, your saliva. Please don't mind it. It's an uncontrollable reflex. I can't accept gifts while on duty. My apologies. It smells so good. Oh, well. Is that so? That's a shame. If only the cat thief could steal this bone too. The meat slipped into his mouth during the retrieval of stolen goods. Sounds good, doesn't it? Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes those... I'm not sure if we've had that one before. But yeah, sometimes just more small quests like that will pop up here and there. I've seen you around 6th Street, old man. Okay, Traffy. Heading across the streets. Watch out for those cars zipping by. Yeah. Just as the path opened itself. Oh well. Let's see. What's going on here? Grandpa Luke. Let's see. Discount schedules. My connections are solid. Dina, have you heard about about Lumina Galleria's seasonal shopping points thing? What's that about? Just another ploy to lure you in. Truth is, those flashy discounts are all tricks to make you spend more. The real deals are on discounted food and half off items on discount day. Miss Dina is right. Don't fall for enemies' tricks, Grandpa Luke. Well, I see. They've gone too far trying to scam an old-timer like me. That's why we can't expect kindness from the mall manager. We'll bag those discounts ourselves. Forget the illusion, snag those discounts. That's right, forget the illusion, snag those discounts. Forget those discounts. Good, we've got to discuss about this week's discount day and our plan. Dina, my grandson found this odd thing. Can we use it in the vending machine? No, Grandpa Luke. We're deal hunters, not thieves. Good point. Fine, I'll just throw away the coin. Can I have it? Oh, you want it? Well, I suppose it's fine. Seems a waste to toss something so shiny. Grandpa Luke reluctantly hands over a coin, which appears to be an HAA commemorative coin. Okay, also just these little mini stories, huh? Even if it's just to get a coin.
Oh, God.
Orlando. Well, a number of store owners asked me to visit their stores and leave some comments. Some even offered a huge amount of cash for my endorsements. But that's not my style. It's an affront to my integrity as a magazine editor. Your strong professional ethics. So commendable, bad review witch. Hey, I'm not as saintly as you paint me. I'm just making a few dennies with all those schemers lurking around in New Eridu. It's great to make dennies without dabbling in shady business. I've always looked up to you, dreamed of being someone like you. Please, I really need your advice on reaching your level of greatness. Want to learn my ways? Alright, let's start with some sprint drills. Sprint drills? Why? Turn away from my enemies, of course. Oh, and keep my identity on the wrap so you'll get me into trouble. And if you want to be my apprentice, you need sharp eyes. I lost a commemorative coin around here today. Find it and you're in. What? Finding stuff is never my strong suit. Never mind, better give up. I find the lost HA coin. You decide to keep it. Okay, that probably should have been found a coin. Oh well. Let's see. Nope. Pain-seeking bamboo. Okay, just a quick little thing with this one. Or just a quick little thing with this little thing. Okay, I've seen this one before. We need to unlock this one. So... there. And there. Then we go like that, and there we go. Simple enough. After some intense and exciting rewiring, the bamboo is back on its feet again. Thanks for helping you reconnect the circuits inside. The instant the circuits connected, that tingling, electrifying pain was amazing. You're quite skilled. Are you good at making others feel pain? If I could be your bamboo, then every day would be. Come on, love me hard. Really? Yes, some bamboo are a bit masochistic.
Yeah, let's move on then. Also, what the heck was that behind you?
This guy here, the Daft Punk runaway. I remember you.
Heck?
And I remember you. I remember the deal we struck. If you come up with any fun ideas, come find me. We'll consider anything as long as it's fun, right? So then, have you brought me any fun ideas as promised? That's right. That's great. I knew you'd be the kind of customer who gives me a real surprise. But if it's about something else, you know how to contact me more reliably, right? However, I've got some good news for you as a way of thanking you in advance. My design studio is now officially open. How about we go take a look right now, if you're not too busy? Sure. Since you've been so supportive of me, I better show you a little sincerity too. The inspiration you gave me before is priceless. These are for you. Please take a perusal around our humble store. Yeah, this is an extra little store over here. Inspiration store. Yep. No need to be shy, Belle.
We welcome all interesting things here.
Yeah, here we can get some decorations for that shelf in Belle's room. Let's see, I do forget how you actually get inspiration though. That we can probably get a bit of a look at how in a second. Let's see, Sanzi beats Stretto. Based on the record night of the band that designer Yi works with, and one of the spokesboos of the bamboo clothing brand under Zenzi Studio, you can only manage to get into the dinosaur performance costume that Yi... Oh, there we go. That Yi designed with the help of the drummer and bass player. Bass player. So yeah, we can buy these and then put them up on the shelf for decoration. Let's see. Token inspiration small pack can be exchanged. Yi Studio doesn't charge Denny's. If you want to take his creations, you'll need to offer something interesting in return, like a small pinch of inspiration picked up from life. Oh, okay, we get that from Redo Weekly. After completing a commission, the store that doesn't charge Denny's, you can go to the Redo Weekly from here. Okay.
Not gonna take another look? I've got 10 more designs in the works. There'll definitely be one you'll love.
You sure picked that out fast. Well, I'm honored that my design has been recognized by you. Welcome back. I'm sorry, we don't take Denny's here. How boring would it be if you could just buy up my creativity for Denny? So what can I do for you? If you'd like to take away another one of my works, then please bring me a little more inspiration. Of course, they're not universally loved the same way Denny's are, but they are still what passes as hard currency around here. A new customer stops by and Yi goes back into the store. Inspiration. Now, where exactly does one find that? It's such a fascinating ornament. Maybe we should pick it and put it up in the store? But if I show it to Wise, I'm sure he will say, what's this weird thing? Next time I'll bring Wise along to Zanzi to pick out whatever he likes. But for now, how about this? I better quietly slot this back into my display stand.
Oh dear.
Okay, not there. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've said this before, but this was how you would get around the map before the new map was added. Okay, but you'd have to cycle through all the major locations, well, in a ring to get around. So they definitely improved on that in 2 ways. Let's see. Oh, right, yeah, we we also get these to put up. So let's set up our friends, the Cunning Harris's materials up here, huh? Let's see, do we have one of the claw? Doesn't look like it. Oh, well, then for once Billy gets to actually shine again. Indirectly. Okay. It's not much, but it's still a nice little thing for people who are into this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Save and exit. Well, that fits perfectly well right here and there. Yee's work is really great. It's a shame I can only exchange this collectible today. I'll grab something else next time. Okay, and with the redo weekly... Yeah, this one. Okay. And we actually did a few of these, so may as well grab up the rewards. There we go.
There's one more we can do.
Inspiration. Yeah, but we've hit the maximum of the rewards, so we could, well, we'll likely get this one anyways. And yes, I have been missing a few days here and there. But since the overflow of energy gets stashed into a resource that we can exchange 1-to-1 for energy, that isn't as big of a deal. May as well grab those quickly. Oh, that actually reminds me, we should check in with the newsstand for the new newspaper.
Alright.
Okay, because again, that does change every so often. I still don't get that stupid statue. Let's see. Vision case on hold. Victims wonder when will justice come. Mirror Quest remake. Next year, the classic side-scrolling game Mirror Quest will be remade. During interviews, some players expressed excitement for the remake, while others shared the desire for a completely new game instead of a mere remake of the original. Valid points on both, but the profit of a remake can help fund well, future new installments.
Indeed, and also
see with System Shock.
Yeah, and also good thing with remake is remakes are usually, when done proper, updated to handle newer systems.
Yeah.
Like, I have Game of Amalur on my PS3, but I recently got it for cheap from my PS5. Since, again, very cheap, and I got all DLCs and an extra DLC that was released in the past. It's completely new content. So, win-win-win.
That's also something that can be done with remakes, just cut content getting added or entirely new content. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes, as we've seen with the GTA trilogy and the Neverwinter Nights 2 re-release or remake, I still get it mixed up every so often what the criteria are for a remake or a remaster. But yeah, those games, I hear that the Grand Theft Auto ones are better now, but the fact that some of those are just released in such an absolutely horrid state just speaks to me of, the developers disrespecting their own product, or rather, disrespecting the product of their previous members.
Yeah. that it could just be a cash grab, or they underestimated heavily how much work was needed done to make it work with modern system.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there Bangbu with human-like cognition? A company that claims to have manufactured Bangbu capable of passing the forbidden fruit test. After an investigation by scientific ethics organizations, they responded, any mech with logic cores has the potential to pass the forbidden fruit test. I think that has come up once or twice before, but I believe they are basically talking about a more advanced version of the Turing test. Basically to see if an artificial intelligence can come across as human enough that they convince someone who doesn't know that they're talking to an AI that they are convince them that they are talking to someone human or someone sentient. Would probably be better described here, since we do have the Thyrans and such running around, the Oni and the elf-like people. Though I'm also presuming that for just simplicity and unity, everyone just gets considered human. Let's see. We've seen that one before, I think. We may as well grab this as well.
But they're just considered people. It's probably even better, just they are people.
Plus, there's also the tech that is clearly here that allows certain animals to also communicate in human-like speech. Target spotted. Okay, is that for... What was that for? Let's see, there's never anything about photos in here. That's typically the Redo Weekly stuff, or... No, not here either.
Curious.
Okay, let's pick up another one.
I learned something about the Oni in this world. I saw a little shorty about Saturn's cutie with a banner.
Okay.
I learned that she isn't the Oni, and I have learned that they have the team and the entire department she works in makes very much sure that she's well fed on regular basis, like a clockwork.
I think I've seen this one as well. Basically, people making sure she doesn't get too hungry.
Yeah, for apparently Onis have taken bite of people.
Yeah, as far as I've seen myself, nothing like that has come up, Rido, outside of Sukaku getting hungry enough to try nibbling at someone, but I'm not sure if it's confirmed anywhere that they're actually cannibalistic if hungry enough.
This would be concerning.
Something with those shorts is that they often fill in the blanks themselves, which can, of course, be completely off from the real deal.
Yeah, the short was very much. I think they were talking about the hinting that there might be a darker side to her.
Yeah. There's a strange Bangbu huddling in a dingy corner, gawking at people passing by. It's oozing this melancholy emo vibe, and rather intensely too, but it was quite literally called Emo Bangbu. Hey there, little guy. I'm Roger. What are you doing here, Roger? The rain is so heavy, whether it's you or me, there's nowhere left to hide. It's not raining now, buddy. I don't think it's ever raining when you're out and about in the streets like this. Listen to me. I know this might sound sudden, but it's important I get this off my chest before I'm swept away in a maelstrom of prejudice and malice. Please listen to me and listen carefully. I love you. Will you marry me? Hang on, that's a little sudden. I know you won't say no. I wish to strongly and unequivocally say no. I'll be right here beside you until that rain stops, my Mia. Right here. I'm not going anywhere. Mia, I love you more than you love yourself. This Bangbu is so weird. It has to be a bug of sorts, but it keeps going on about Mia. There's that clerk at Lumina Galleria called Mia. It could be her bamboo. Let's check it out. Okay, sudden marriage proposal, and it's not even for Belle herself. Hello, Mia. I can't find it anywhere. Where on earth could it be? Any chance you're looking for a bamboo? No, I scored lots of discounted food from work yesterday and had to stash 2 big perishable bundles into the fridge at the mall because they were too big for me to carry. But now it's morning and I can't find them anywhere. So do you own a bamboo by the name of Roger? Bamboo? No. I can't even take care of myself, let alone any bamboo. Seems as though this isn't the Mia our bamboo friend is looking for. Perhaps it's someone else with the same name. Oh well, let's head back and check in on the bamboo. Bit of stutter there for a second. Yep. Small and... chunk.
Oh, we're talking about the cats.
Yeah. Hello again, familiar face.
I don't wanna... Has any of the playable characters been one of the elves so far?
I won't tell who, but there is one, yes.
Alright.
Didn't I just see you over... Okay. What are you... Shh, quiet. It's now time for the climax of the story. Please listen to me and listen carefully. It's coming. It's coming. I love you. Will you marry me? Ah, that's the part. So cute. See that? Did you see it? It proposed to the cat. Do you know whose bamboo this is? I don't know, but in any case, it's not my cat or bamboo. I don't have a bamboo, only this chubby wee... Oh yeah, our cat at home, Momo, looks pretty much like just like this one, both in size and coat. I did a ton of hits and likes I brought Momo over to the bamboo and shot a video for the blog. Clara. I'll be right here waiting, Mia. Mia? Is that who you're getting engaged to? Reminds me of a young lady at Lumina Galleria. I went and asked, it's not her. I see. Yeah, come to think of it, it doesn't seem like this cat's name either. What I actually think is going on is... A bamboo's lover has got to be another bamboo. Mia might be a bamboo's name. All my leads are cold, so might as well come back and pick up things again tomorrow. Okay, I think Roger here has got his circuits twisted into a pretzel or something. Okay, I really shouldn't keep Harumasa hanging like that over there with the flower event. Okay, that's 3 events that I'll need to record off stream, so we can commentate them later. For now, let's see. Any more city ones here? I'm missing 5 too. Oh, this one again. Okay, that's the little kids. So, there. Move over as close as possible. Okay, I know for a fact that before it could put you down in the middle of the plaza, so not sure why it doesn't do that here and there. Okay. Hello again, Enid. I'm moving away after my birthday, so we won't be able to exchange secret notes on our 6th birthday. Keep listening. Who told you that? You're 4 now, so after your birthday you'll be 6. 6 comes after 4, so today we're celebrating your 6th birthday. Liar, Mommy told me 5 years old comes after 4 years old, not 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. You lied to me. She was there to improve that 5 comes after 4. Secret notes must be exchanged when we're 6. That's what we said. Otherwise our wishes won't come true. How could you lie to me? 6 can also come after 4. You just need to jump one. I just wanted to celebrate our 6 birthdays together. And we promised to exchange secret notes with each other. I was afraid you'd forget after moving away. Then let's just eat 2 birthday cakes today. 2 birthday cakes? We only eat birthday cakes on birthdays, right? So if we have 1 cake, it means we're celebrating 1 birthday. But if we eat 2, it's like having 2 birthdays. Then we can celebrate our 6 birthdays together and exchange our secret notes. Oh, and we'll put 6 candles. And it's for sure a 6th birthday. That makes it totally real. The insane logic of children, huh? But we only have 1 cake and 5 candles. Leave it to me. Okay, so that's the deal with it. Hello there. Ah, kind soul. You must be here to promote a cake tasting event. Do I look like I sold cakes to you? Ah, my mistake. Let's explain the situation. Oh, those kids are so cute. Reminds me of myself when I was 6. Oh, to be 6 again. You ate so much cake that you ended up with a cavity and your parents had to take you to the hospital to have the tooth pulled. You cried for 3 whole days. We haven't opened the package for our cakes yet. Could you please take them to the kids and wish them a fantastic birthday on our behalf? Seems I talked with them a bit too soon. Retrieve 2 cakes wrapped in cute packaging. Hey, can you just spill out... how can you just spill out my secret like that? And yes, Mew Mew is here as well. Yeah, we need candles. Yep. Alright, yeah, we've talked with you before. Benefits all month long, daily surprises, something else. Hey, welcome back. Are you interested in our event? Explain the situation. I see. Today happens to be a sample giveaway event. Here you go, and please wish the kid a happy birthday from me. Okay, didn't see what they were saying there. Does this really count as celebrating a 6th birthday? Yep. Wow, cakes and candles. Now we can celebrate our 6th birthday in it. That's not right. It's our 5th and 6th birthdays. We get to celebrate 2 birthdays at once. Thanks for your help. Can you celebrate with us? Of course. The 2 children, each holding a cake, close their eyes and make wishes. When they open their eyes, they finally exchange their secret notes and never say anything about their wishes. Will we ever see each other again after I move? Will we still be able to celebrate our birthdays together? Yeah, we will. I'll come find you when I grow up. Hey, when you grow up, I'll grow up too. I can come to you too. And we'll find each other when we grow up. But if it takes too long, you might forget what I look like. I won't. Besides, you're the one with the bad memory. What if you forget about me? I'll take a photo of you guys. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Please take a photo of us. We'll each write our new secret notes and exchange it when we grow up. Okay. There we go. Did you write? I don't want to be a crybaby anymore. I'm not a crybaby. Have you taken it? Let me see. I want to see too. Holding their new notes, the 2 children rush over to the picture, huddling together and giggling. You glance at the notes and see the contents. I hope when I grow up, Jackie will still be the same, and I'll buy lots of popsicle sticks for him because they're his favorites. Enid. I hope I can grow taller, much taller than Enid. I want to be as tall as Enid's dad so I can lift her up high. Enid told me no one played the playing game with her after her dad left, so I have to grow tall. Jackie. I'm going to put this picture in a frame above my bed. I'll never forget you. So you better not forget me either. No, I'll never forget you. It's a deal. Okay.
That's sweet, but also I can see it become rather comical in the future.
Yeah. A gleaming coin sits on the edge of the platform. Judging from the distance, someone probably dropped it when they hopped over the railings. Dark?
It's not that high, so it could be they jumped in to save someone.
Could be,
Like-
yeah.
This is not really lethal height.
Okay. Let's see. Is this... Oh, it jumps straight to late night. Okay.
But that's
Let's
perfect.
Yeah, let's head back to 6th Street.
Also, BRB, bathroom.
Okay.
So,
There.
yeah, says I have bad connection in the bathroom. Yeah, get ready for a little pause.
Take a moment to stretch out then. There's Garant and those two again. There's those two again. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's the arcade that I'm hearing. Alright. Let's see. Nope, Inky is out and about. But we'll have to wait for a bit. Let's see. Anything on the quick nav? Okay, we have Blazewood available now. Port Elpis is a place we could go, but there isn't really anything to do at the moment. Something at the Ballet Twins. Or the Ballet Twins Plaza / Road. Star Loop also available, but of no real interest at the moment. One little thing I would say about this is that there used to be a bar above the areas in the area that you could see what is actually going on, like if there's a trust event or such, or missions. But yeah, that has been removed apparently, so can be a bit annoying as to see what is where. Yes, there is still this, but yeah, it's nothing too big. This is a better and more useful map, but would be nice if at least that small bit was preserved as well, because it is easier to oversee just all these areas over here. So it would be nice if there was a marking for trust events being here or such, but oh well, not too big of a deal. Let's see. I think. Okay, just dropping in here quickly because I think we can upgrade.
You know where to find me.
Okay, but must have been highlighted because we have a new Bang Boo,
Next time, you hear?
not an upgraded one. Looks like we've got another flower commission in there. Okay, but first, General Chop. Let's see. How is that possible? There's no way. I can't believe someone would do such a thing. What's wrong? Well, there's a thief on 6th Street. My store has been robbed. Yep. Really? It's unbelievable. I was thinking exactly the same. I was convinced, having lived on 6th Street for so long, that every person is a kind, honest, and decent citizen. My napkins are offered freely as needed, and nobody's ever taken one in vain before. How could there be a thief? But the truth of the matter is that I left 2 cases of neon cola in the store, and they're all gone, box and all. It's a brand new product that only came out today. Who did it? That voice. Is those guys from over at the convenience store? Could they be missing stock too? I'll go check it out. Well, I'm only missing a couple cases of cola, which is not really a big deal. Go check the convenience store, quick. Okay. Have the cat burglars upgraded from stealing random things to stealing entire crates? Emergency! Who did it? Bad guys. Oh, what's wrong? Our brand new merch. Is it stolen? No, not quite. It's been shifted around though. All of the neon cola has been shifted down to the bathroom supply shelf. Neon cola again? Yeah, let's look around. Just like any other evening on 6th Street, there's nothing and nobody special around. Let's move it back before the boss finds out. The boss is asleep, so we're not in trouble. Despite something weird happening down at the convenience store, there doesn't seem to be any material damage. It's just, that's the second incident related to neon cola. Is it a coincidence? Oh well. You're not going to come up with anything standing here. Come back tomorrow for another look. Yep. And time progressed automatically. Okay. Yep. Hello, Corin. Oh, I did something terrible today. It was really bad. I should probably tell Mr. Lycon I'm resigning tomorrow. But I don't want to leave everyone. What should I do? What happened? It's all my fault. Yesterday, just before closing, everyone suddenly started discussing a movie called Back to Life. Zelen asked me if I'd seen it, and since everyone seemed to be so enthusiastic about it, I told a huge lie. But all lies always get found out. Everyone will realize that I'm a terrible, terrible person. I haven't even seen Back to Life. If you watch it, it won't be a lie anymore. Really? Can I really do that? I'll make sure you get to see this movie. Thank you so much, Master Proxy. Okay, another tape request for one of our friends. Okay, I was kind of wanting to grab that other one as well, but we'll just have to wait for another night. And oh, Billy's shown up. But first,
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles. Oh, not to your liking. Next time I'll have something that better suits your taste.
Okay, that's pretty quick from Corin here. Sorry to bother you, Master Proxy. Did you manage to find the Back to Life tape? Hello, in chat Cider. How are you doing today? And I'm not sure if Billy can be smooched since he doesn't have a mouth. Let's see. Of course, Corin, you don't have to resign. Oh, that's great. If Master Proxy has time, I'd like to watch the movie as soon as possible. Is that okay? I won't ever lie again. Okay, and yeah, to get these trust events with the shops, if there's someone there, you don't need to actively make use of it. You can just interact and go back out with it. Let's see. Please give me another black bowl bone broth noodles. Oh, what a coincidence! You're having noodles here too. This is a little embarrassing. Getting busted by you pigging out like this. General Chop's noodles are the best around. That's right, the noodles here are just the best. Plus, it doesn't matter how many bowls you order, the boss will always treat you well. I remember last time at this other place, the boss was giving me the filthiest look while I was working through my third bowl of noodles. Do I look like the kind of person to try and dine a dash? By the way, Miss Proxy, are you hungry? You share the burden of the noodles together at Ben's kind request. What a great hearty taste. There we go. Pulled by the fourth bowl. Well, they are much bigger, so of course they need more food. Let's see, and hello Marco, how are you doing? Let's see, I just got killed in Honkai Starville. What were you doing? And yes, Big Ben. Big Ben with the big belly.
Yo! I just arrived, and here you are! Must be fate! Oh, I can't wait to see the special edition of Starlight Night!
Why don't you just watch it here?
Watch it with you? That'd be too awesome! I was just thinking about going back and grabbing the TV I share with Ampy! Cause see, we share a TV among the cutting hairs, so we have to divide up its usage and... whoopsies. Probably shouldn't have said that. Let's just go watch that movie!
You and Billy watch Starlight Night special cut together. You leave the room still wondering where the rumored extra scene was. You once again bask in Billy's love for Starlight Nights. It would have been better if you didn't keep jumping up in excitement.
Can you believe I'm just a Starlight Knight who happened to be passing by.
That's probably a reference to something that I'm not getting.
I watched it too. You don't have to reenact the whole movie.
I never get tired of watching the same movie. But if I'm honest, I never expected the 10 seconds of unreleased, never-before-seen footage to have 5 seconds of empty reel, then another 5 seconds of special effects.
I think we can see why this was recalled.
You actually noticed that? Did you memorize the whole movie?
Of course! Even if it's just 1 second of new footage, I'll find it. I'd stake my reputation as a Starlight Knight on it. Hey, manager, can I ask you a question? Will you please sell me this videotape? It really means a lot to me. I'll pay good money for it.
It was expensive, but really, you can just have it.
So it was expensive. Hang on. Did I hear that right? You said you want to give it to me?
Yeah, you heard right. It's yours.
Oh, you're too kind! I almost thought I'd have to borrow money from Nicole. I'll never forget your generosity. I'll be sure to come to the store lots in the future.
And now Billy can promote the video store. Yeah, let's be honest. A video with empty reel plus only 5 extra seconds. Let's be honest, nobody but Billy would probably want that. Let's see. Marco, best 10 seconds of his life. And let's see, I went to sleep, that's all. Okay. Let's see, anyone else hanging around here besides Ben? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Was there another one that we had to wait for the next day over, or was that just a general chop here?
Yeah, we did have one that was also at night to meet someone under a streetlight.
Let's see. We can continue it here. Okay. Hello, Grant. And your stand-in? Quite literal? Seal off all exits and search anyone who looks suspicious. First, let's step back a bit. That's a bit uncomfortably close, maybe. Okay, Belle wants to be uncomfortably close, little gremlin. What's going on? You didn't know? Last night, a serious crime happened on 6th Street involving an enormous amount of money. It's huge. You mean those cases of cola? Yeah, that's right. Well, hold on, how did you know? Were you at the scene of the crime? Could it be that you're the culprits? Yeah, just kidding. I always wanted to say that. The old chap said it wasn't anything important. No, it's important. I've never gotten the chance in all my years patrolling 6th Street to land a case like this. Finally, we got our own theft. For the first time in my life. Yep. Okay, very quiet street then. I'll be able to showcase my full capabilities, put all the pieces together and reveal the true culprit. After the day, the citizens of 6th Street will say, turns out patrolling wasn't just Grant's side gig in solving cases where he really shines. Okay, apparently people don't think too highly of him around here. What's with this stand? Allow me to present to you my doppelganger. See how it looks just like me? I place these at every entrance and exit. Any suspects are sure to stop dead in their tracks at my powerful gaze. It's as effective as a security lockdown. Did you prepare these beforehand? Actually, I made these a while back, and I've been itching for a chance like today to put them to good use. And just to be clear, I absolutely wasn't hoping for a crime like this to happen on 6th Street. I just wanted an opportunity to prove myself. Originally, I was going to get Sita on the stand with me and call it the double gaze of heroic justice, but she threatened to request a transfer if I mentioned the word stand to her again, so I dropped the idea. She must have been hearing too many JoJo jokes. I digress. back to the case. My doppelgangers and I have already attained preliminary results. Look, we've identified 3 suspects. None of them are residents of 6th Street, but they were around the scene for a long time before and after the crime. Despite their suspicious behavior, we have no concrete evidence. General Chop was not a witness, so we can't get any solid statements from him. We'll have to let them go if we can't make any further progress. Let me go ask. Oh, you want to help? Of course. It's a common trope in suspense movies where a kind citizen with a strong sense of justice provides the crucial clue. Okay, I hereby authorize you to be a representative of 6th Street. I'm looking forward to see what you find out. Okay, we've got a kid in a cap, an emphatic office lady, and a highly suspicious guy. Okay, it's going to be one of these logic puzzles again, where one of them is lying and we need to figure out who by comparing statements. My whereabouts last night? Let me think. I came here for noodles last night. I'm a regular at Waterfall Soup, and General Chop can back me up on that. But by the time I got there, they were out of what I wanted, so I left and didn't see General Chop after that. I came by early today to try my luck again, but I was stopped by this officer holding a weird stand. He seems to think that I'm a suspect of a theft or something. My whereabouts last night? I already told that officer. Go ask him. Are you worried about slipping up? What do you mean? I haven't done anything wrong. Why would I be afraid of slipping up? Fine. I'll repeat myself. I was here last night for a bowl of noodles and did a little research. What research? It has nothing to do with the theft. After eating, I spoke with the owner and then took a stroll around 6th Street for about an hour before I took the metro home. You walked around 6th Street for a whole hour? That, too, has nothing to do with the theft. Why do you have even more questions than that officer? Anyway, I've told you, it's unrelated. We'll have to see about that. Let's see. Marco, I actually filled the one like this in Honkai Star Rail. Okay. And Cider? Obviously, the highly suspicious guy is the culprit. Otherwise, why would he be so suspicious? Yeah? My whereabouts last night? Are you working with that officer? That's right, I'm 6th Street's resident rep. Alright, fine. I'll talk. This is my first time on 6th Street, I swear. Last night I was just looking around for a random noodle shop to grab some foods. Well, it wasn't exactly random, I suppose. I thought about it for a while before deciding to try the noodles at this place. I'd never eaten here before, after all. Speaking of which, the noodles turned out to be quite delicious. After eating, I went to the convenience store and bought some random stuff there. Well, they're not really random stuff. I also gave it some thought. Anyways, I finished shopping and left 6th Street. At least that's what happened last night. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get some statements to cross-reference any of that. We heard, Grant told us. You're a citizen rep. What would you like to know? Let's see, about the kid in the cap. He's been here before. He bought a whole lot of bomb cola, like 2 cases worth. When I checked the security footage this morning, I saw he moved all the neon cola to the bathroom supply shelf. But why? I don't get it. But an emphatic office lady? She's really weird and never buys anything. She doesn't even come in the store, but she asks a lot of questions, like things like our supply channels, closing times, and security measures. Really detailed questions about those. Okay. Almost dropped the book there. When I told her about her security cameras, she just frowned and walked away, heading toward the noodle shop. Okay. And about the suspicious guy? That guy is highly suspicious. Kept circling the store. Came in, bought a 50 Denny lollipop, and circled some more. He paid with a very large bill. It took us a long time to make change. That's all my questions. Okay, so we know who's behind... What would you even call it that if you're moving stuff around in a store? Interference with business, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hey, Belle. Here for noodles or to help with the investigation? I heard you've been helping Officer Grant with the theft case. Isn't this a bit much? It's just a couple of cases of neon cola missing. The officers should be able to handle it. I don't want this to eat up too much of your time. I'm doing this for 6th Street. Alright, I understand. If there's anything you want to know, just ask. Let's see, about the kid in the cap. Him? He's one of my regulars. Unfortunately, we had a supply issue yesterday. He wanted to order a white bowl, fried barbecue noodles, and a bomb cola, both of which we'd run out of. Usually restock noodle ingredients daily, but we've run out of bomb cola and won't be restocking it. I was actually in the process of switching all of our colas to neon cola. When he heard that, he said he wasn't hungry anymore and that he'd come back the next day and left. About the office lady? That office lady certainly made an impression. She ordered a bowl of noodles and bombarded me with questions. Since she was the only diner and I wasn't busy, I answered all her queries. But her questions started to get weirder and weirder and unrelated to noodles. Things like beverage suppliers, our closing times, and inventory processes. Oh yeah, right after she finished eating, she asked, "How's your store security?" I proudly told her stores in 6th Street don't need any security. Then she just smiled at me in a peculiar way and left. About that highly suspicious guy? Oh, I know who you mean. He was pacing around outside my restaurant for at least 20 minutes before he finally came in. He sat down and ordered a load of food, noodles, snacks, plus 2 cans of neon cola. After finishing his meal, he did the same thing at the coffee shop next door, circling it for about 20 minutes before going in. Can you tell me the times those 3 were here? I don't remember the exact times, but they were the last 3 customers that night. I do remember the order they came in. Okay. Let me grab something for a note. There. That highly suspicious guy you mentioned, he was first. Okay, so guy. After him was my regular kid in the cap. But he left pretty quickly. After that I had to take a phone call. I figured there wouldn't be any more customers, so I put up a be back soon sign, stepped out of the back for about 10 minutes. When I came back, that office lady was already seated and ready to order. That's all my questions. Oh, one more thing. After closing that night, I found we somehow had 2 extra cases of cola. So you lost 2 cases and then found 2? Doesn't that mean... No, it's not the same. The 2 extra cases were bomb cola. I had cleared out our bomb cola stock days ago to switch to neon cola. There's no way there should have been any left. Okay, I think we can figure out what is going on here now, huh?
Yeah, one is possibly a criminal or someone trying to sell security, but the kid there is definitely one behind the cola thing.
Yeah. And how's it going? Judging by the look in your face, your investigation must have been fruitful. I know what happened. Funny you should say that. I've got everything figured out as well. Let's hear it then, and see if we're on the same page. What do you think really happened in the Waterfall soup thefts? The kid in the cap? Took the shop owner, no. Took the cola. And made a sneaky switch. So that's what happened. I mean, just as I thought. Considering the motive, timing, evidence, and then eliminating inconsistencies, the answer is so obvious. That highly suspicious guy might look sus, but he asked for neon cola when he came in, meaning the cola hadn't been stolen yet. He also visited the other store later, as confirmed by the shop owner, which gives him an alibi since he couldn't have had enough time to commit the theft. Actually, he has severe OCD when it comes to making choices. He hesitates a long time before entering any store, even waffling around outside the convenience store for 20 minutes just to buy a single lollipop. And because he looks so obviously suspicious, somebody would have definitely noticed him if he went to the noodle shop afterwards. I believe the term for that may be ADD or something. Or actually, no, that is attention deficits. No, this... let's see. As for that emphatic office lady, she works as a commercial investment consultant. A client was renting the shop next to the convenience store and hired her to perform a detailed analysis of the streets. There's no motive here as for committing this theft. So then, that leaves us with the kid in the cap. Why did he suddenly change his mind about ordering? Why did he buy 2 cases of bomb cola, and who was it that moved the neon cola? I think you already know the answer to that question. Okay, so if we got it right, I'm guessing he would have given us the correct answer with this. It's time to reveal the truth. Come on, let's bring all the main suspects together, just like how they do it in in the movies. Or rather, how they do it in the detective series. Can I go now? I already know who the real culprit is. Really? Okay. I hope you're here to say I'm sorry you're free to go. I already know who the real culprit is. And let's go meet up with Grant. Alright. Let's leave it up to the officer to tell us then. What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm innocent. I already know who the real culprit is. Let's go meet up with Grant. Really? Tell me quietly, who was it? You don't think it was me, do you? I'm innocent! Okay, now that everyone is here, let's go and meet up with Grant. Hello, Foamy. Okay, and of course, the gathering happens at the scene of the crime. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like everyone's here. I've always wanted to say that. Thank you for your patience. After thorough collaboration with the citizen rep of 6th Street and a detailed investigation, we're close to finding the true culprit behind the theft. Bit of a photobomb. I bet you're all very curious. The culprit who has had us spinning around and in circles with their lies is none other than... The culprit is the kid in the cap. You're just gonna say it like that? I was trying to build some suspense here while you're revealing spoilers. But it's fine. A simple accusation won't make the suspect confess. Time for me to show off my detective skills. What evidence do you have? And there it is. Might as well have said I did it. I haven't even started my deduction yet. Cut the nonsense. Show me the evidence that I swapped the neon cola and bomb cola at, waterfall soup. Hey, don't confess so quickly to things we haven't said yet. Kids nowadays are so direct. Yeah, we hadn't even said anything about the cola swap. Just check the security footage from one convenience store. What? I slipped up. Hang on, what's going on here? You're one of my regulars, so I'd like to hear it straight from you. Waterfall Soup has been my favorite noodle shop for years. The best noodles, the kindest owner, General Chop, and my trusty bomb cola that's always been by my side. I always thought these warm moments would last forever, staying with me as I grew up, raised a family, and grew old. But then I found out yesterday that you'd replaced bomb cola with neon cola. I felt like I was betrayed. Is it really that serious? It's just a switch of... Of course it's super serious. It's neon cola. It tastes like toilet cleaner. I can't believe the same people who make such mouth-watering noodles could stoop to such a vile cola. I refused to order, stormed out of the noodle shop in protest. But technically, since it's open to the air, you can't technically storm out because you were never in. Technically. In protest, but General Chop, you didn't even realize your grave mistake. This pain, this betrayal, just kept getting angrier and angrier. I needed to make things right. I wanted revenge. Just then, I saw General Chop leaving the store to go answer his phone. I realized this was my chance. I didn't expect it so soon. I wanted to prove to everyone that Bomb Cola was the one true cola. This is starting to feel like Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, isn't it?
Kinda.
So you rushed to the convenience store to buy some bomb cola, then you moved it into the unattended noodle shop and used it to replace all the neon cola. Yes, it was so seamless that I thought you'd never find any clues. When I saw the convenience store also stocked neon cola, I couldn't help but move them over to the bathroom supply shelf where they belong. Those clues you thought we'd never discover were pretty obvious. Yeah, the surveillance system at the convenience store captured your every move in 4K. It was only a matter of time before we'd find you. That's it then. Take me in. I have no regrets. Anyone who's been betrayed would understand. Got it. I'll keep stocking bomb cola. Eh? Initially, the cola was just meant to complement the wings and snacks as a light beverage option. My number one focus has always been on perfecting my soup base. I never thought customers would care so much about a soda. However, since a customer has made this request and it happened in my shop, I shall now give it my full attention. Don't worry. From this day forth, Bomb Cola will always be on the Waterfall Soup's menu. Whether you grow up, get old, or whatever happens, so long as I'm still around, it'll be here too. General Chop. I'm sorry. I should have just talked to you. I'll always love Waterfall Soup. And so as the sad background music plays, the culprit's eyes are filled with tears of regret. I didn't hear any sad background music. It's in my head, just like in the movies when the bad guy confesses. Anyway, now that the truth's out and everyone's happy, let's wrap this up and go home. Unforgivable. Huh? What did Neon Cola do to you? I've got a bad feeling about this. What do you mean by toilet cleaner? Are you saying you've drank toilet cleaner before? I drank Neon Cola last night, 2 cans of it. You're just like those trolls online posting slander about Neon Cola. Oh great, we've started a cola flame war. I'm telling you, Neon Cola is the #1 cola in the world. I specifically decided to come to this store because they had Neon Cola. Now keep coming back, ordering 10 cans each time. Well, you can forget about coming back here. Didn't you hear? General Chop said, from this day forth, Waterfall Soup is only going to stock Bomb Cola. Nonsense. Bomb Cola is the real toilet cleaner. General Chop got fooled by your crocodile tears. Noodle Shop is delicious as this should never serve its diner's toilet cleaner. Stop fighting. How about I stock both brands of both brands of cola. Both of them? Absolutely not. There will be no compromise. If either of you have anything else to say, we can discuss it in my office. And so Garand led the quarreling pair out of 6th Street and Waterfall Soup reopened for business. Peace returned once again. You can tell they had fun with some of these, huh? Hello, Ben.
Yeah.
Back for seconds.
Bloody heck.
Let's see, Marco. Ace Attorney has case. It was the kid in the cab for sure. He has an office? Probably it's just some broom closets he claimed somewhere. It's Proxy. Has work been going well for you? Apart from your bamboo, you don't employ any staff at your video store, do you? It's incredible. You take care of every business matter yourself, whether big or small, from developing new business strategies down to stapling together your own expense invoices. Not really. I wish I could just deal with everything like that, no matter how thorny the business. We proxies have our own problems too. There's some problems that even the president or Anton can't help fix. Sometimes they make things worse. But perhaps you'll have a good idea, won't you, Miss Proxy? Even you can get troubled by your work, Ben? What could possibly be that vexes the financial controller of Bellabog Industries so greatly? The anxious bear carries on, so that's how things turned out like that.
I envy you, having such a tiny pair of hands.
Okay, strange opener.
It must be so easy to handle your invoices. Me, I'm always dropping fur into the glue pot or accidentally ripping them with my claws.
Oh.
Can't you just not glue the invoices onto the expense form?
You can't say that. That's something we accountants are forbidden to say.
Okay.
What are accountants forbidden from saying?
Please, don't make me repeat such terrifying words.
What?
Let's just forget this entire conversation. You know, this is the first time I've ever talked about this with someone else. It feels refreshing. If you don't mind, let's talk more about this kind of stuff in the future.
Okay, a bit odd to see a bear smile like that, huh? But not wrong. Marco, job PTSD hits hard. Also, I feel like Ben gives great hugs. Probably, yeah. Okay, that's another trust rank up. Clara again. Let's see. Anything else that can be done here right now? Yeah. Need to wait for Corin, but we just need to let time pass a bit for that. Those are both at night. Are there any other city ones left? The Price of Lies. Okay. Berylyn and John and Johan seem to be nervously discussing something. Ask them what's going on. Okay, what's up, Marco?
Yeah, what's happening?
Was that a reaction to just the sheer amount of side quests that we have or something?
It's kind of why we have bonus streams.
Yeah, it's about it on the amount of side quests. Yeah, that's why we're having these side quests.
Yeah, you seen the title, right? You did add that to the title, right?
Yes. I just put my foot in my mouth, didn't I? What happened? I was just chatting with Johan and Lazuli. Oh, hello. Hello again, Clara. And we were both... Alright, yeah, different hair. We were both complimenting Lazuli about her collections from the Ballet Twins, but somehow we just ended up pushing her buttons. So now Lazuli walks around with this cross look and refuses to talk to us. It'd be great if someone could ask her why she's so pissed. Okay. Oh, and another trust event up there. Okay, just the hat that kid's wearing. That's just those standard Japanese school kid hats, right?
Yeah, they're all for their own protection, so you can spot them easy on the road and such.
Yeah. Oop. Bit of loading on the inside there. Let's see. Any chance you have a brother called Lapis? Let's see who gets that reference. He's going to be a big trouble. To be honest, I was being stupid lying to everyone. Someone messed with you? Berylyn and Johan sent you, right? Yep, there goes her again. I'm not even that angry. It's just that something happened days ago and now I'm too embarrassed to face them. What happened? My friends all love the urban legends around the Ballet Twins and are always going on about trophies they've collected from inside them. Some are even rare black market items that fetch top dollar. I just want to knock them down a peg, so I went out and bought this imitation antique book about the Ballet Twins from this dealer called Mr. All-Knowing. It looked exactly the same as the real thing. And then I made up this story and tricked him into thinking it was the real deal from the Ballet Twins, and that there was a secret treasure map inside, leading to a vault inside the towers. These morons actually bought it that this old book was some priceless treasure. They even started to think it's related to my family, thinking I might be connected to the old owners of the towers or something. Truly a bunch of morons. You must have been pleased with yourself. But don't be like that. I wasn't lying just to show off. I wanted to make those pesky dweebs shut up for once, that's all. But who would have thought that those idiots just couldn't stop blabbing on about it? The lie grew bigger and got out of control. Before I knew it, I had this bunch of crooks onto me. It was midnight and this phone call came out of the blue, demanding that I wrap the book up in a black plastic bag and toss it into this corner for them. Please tell me you called public security. I was too scared. They knew my home address and they said they'd make me pay if I told PubSec. I gave the book to them, but sooner or later they were going to realize that it's not really an antique, just a replica. They probably think I'm deliberately faking everything to try to hustle them. If that happens, I won't be able to explain things to them. Looks like I'm the real fool here. This is all payback for that lie I told. Okay, that's step 1 up, down. There's Seth. Let's see. Marco, I thought you were looking at the cat.
I did as well. Not that cat, though.
Let's see. Lapis lazuli, material from Minecraft, right? That is also a thing, but it's a bit more specific than that, with the mention of the fact I referenced to a brother.
Yeah, no. It is an actual stone, if I remember right, or crystal.
Let's see. I used the paint spray up pretty quickly. Maybe I should buy a lot more this time. Time to refill and disinfectant too. I've had too many cuts and scratches recently. I should get some bandages while I'm at it. Have you hurt yourself, Seth? Who's that? Oh, it's you, manager. I'm not hurt. Well, not really. I just came to restock my first aid kit. It sounds like stuff for a sports injury? Yeah, it comes in handy with my everyday training, and I can give some out to the team at work, so I have to restock things every now and again. Manager, why have you got that strange look on your face? I was just thinking it's nice you care about your colleagues. You're right. I'm always ready for the team to thank me. But actually, very few people ever borrow it, and I end up using most of it. That much? I do a lot of training, so I use it up pretty fast. Do all the newbie officers work this hard? It's not really that hard. After officially starting the job, there are many different... someone just flashed through the camera for a second. There are many different tasks, and the amount of training is actually much less than when I was in school. Actually, I find the training kind of easy. Is there anything you find hard? In all sorts of ways. It's way different from my academy days. The things we have to learn nowadays, it's a lot. But that's fine. But no matter how tough something is, as long as I study hard, train hard, make enough mistakes, and then correct them, then I can get anything done too. As a citizen, I feel safe. Eh? I haven't even done anything yet. Are you laughing at me, manager? Do you think I'm just bragging? But that's really what... but that's really what I think. As a citizen, at least. But enough about that. Are you here to buy medicine too? Then let's shop together. You buy some everyday medicine with Seth, who recommends Insta-Cool paint spray. You have to feign disinterest as you chuck it back on the shelf. Let's come back and buy some to store in Eos's backpack later, and just tell agents it's recommended by a public security officer. Nice. That's decided then. Okay, this is the one that I've already seen multiple times happen in the intermission recordings. And yeah, building trust with Seth is pretty slow going in general. So I don't think there are too many events where you can get significant trust upgrades with him. And there, of course, are the pitfalls of the few potential trust lost ones.
So that's why some people dislike Seth, that they are a bit hard to work with.
Yeah. I wouldn't fully say dislike, but just find it annoying to build that up with him. I just finished cleaning up the toy section, and those pesky kids reeked the shelves again. Okay, was that supposed to be a C instead? Tell me about it. Those troublemakers wreaked havoc, squishing snacks in the snack aisle. They were shaking chips bags so hard, turning the chips into crumbs. I tried to intervene, but they just flopped on the floor, wailing and shouting, not listening to anything. What should we do in this case, Mr. Shang? Well, in that case, we just let them go wild and capture it on video. When their parents show up, we'll show them the tape and make sure they cover the mess. Well, that's exactly what I did back then. But when the kid's grandma heard about the bill, she just flopped on the floor, wailing and shouting, not listening to anything. Guess that runs in the blood. You know what's even more outrageous? The old woman accidentally paid but slipped in some fake coins. Let's see, a game token it seems? Just toss it. I'll report the losses when I'm back at the store. See you tosses something to the streets. Looks like an HA commemorative coin. Yoink. Let's see. Marco's going to nap. Thanks and see you next time.
A good nap.
Alright. Let's see. Any
Yes,
more city ones?
I guess the captain and Cider will get all the Big Ben hugs. The bear, not the tower. Or, wait, no. I think the clock is called Big Ben.
Yeah. These two again. The farthest distance at the NPC contest.
Looks like
Unexpected
Cider
visitor.
approves.
Hard to find a sidekick. It's hard to be a cat. Bro-to-bro communication. Riddler's Club 1. Yeah, let's go with the top ones more. What's this here? Interview incidents. Go find Seth at Lumina Gallery. Okay. It's a different time. Okay. Let's go to the Belay Twins Road and just wait until nighttime then for those two that are here. Also, I can toss this note because it turned out to be completely unnecessary. Okay. Late night. Okay. Nope.
Don't forget to say. That became an accidental habit.
Yep. Okay. Oh, right. Now that I'm spotting something. Notice something on the back of the skirt.
There's something there, but
Yeah, apparently there are clothes that are made for Thyrans that normal people wear as well. Or maybe it's just that there's universal clothes for that. That since a lot of Thyrans have tails and such, that they need to stick through their clothes.
all right. Yeah, I was wondering if that was a whole supposed tail. The way you said that makes me wonder. Don't tell me they accidentally lost the tail or something like that.
Heavens above, do not let the Ghost Lord appear. I've always been kind to others. The worst thing I've ever done is make up supernatural stories at a roadside stall to earn money from middle school students. Please don't hold it against me. You saw a ghost? Ah! You're just a human. You scared me. Young girl, walking quietly this late at night in Ballet Twins isn't good for others' hearts. So you saw a ghost? Yep, that's right. Last week I was collecting material in Ballet Twins for my next novel. I always roll my eyes at those urban legends of ghosts and monsters in Ballet Twins, like the unbelievable stories posted by that blog called Twilight Ballet or something, which are actually just third-rate jokes with cheap plot twists. However, my novel, now that's a different story. It's serious literature wrapped in horror, and horror elevated to serious literature. You're getting off topic, so what's with the ghost? Back to the point. When I was collecting material yesterday, I swear I saw a ghost. Look, last week I was standing right here, brainstorming ideas in the exact same pose as that strange statue. I must say, it really does feel like a horror story here at night. Then, while I was under that strange statue, yes, under the butt of that ugly statue, I saw a white ghost, just like the ones in horror movies. Though I'm a bit nearsighted and it was quite dark at the time, the statue's big head lit up the square very clearly. I'm absolutely sure that I saw a ghost. Of course, I didn't dare get close to confirm and just ran back home in a panic, but I still couldn't get it off my mind. In horror novels, once you see a ghost, it sticks to you like glue. Why are you back again then? Despite being terrified, I thought it has great writing material, so today I revisited Ballet Twins in the middle of the night, hoping to uncover the truth behind the Ghost Lord, and also to plead for it to spare me. But as soon as I got back here, my legs wouldn't move. This ghost is so spooky. But you don't seem to be all too scared? Well, I am the boldest person alive on 6th Street. How about you go knock on the Ghost Lord's door for me and see if it's home? It would be great if I could get a photo of the Ghost Lord itself. Actually, it would be even better if it didn't exist at all. Please, please, I'll give you a small portion of my next novel as thanks. My books sell quite well, you know? Alright.
Wait, let's take a look at the statue. Okay, under that... Okay, under that statue's butt, they said they saw it.
Yeah.
Very specific.
We'll have to go around to check there then.
And they said it was white, like in a horror movie.
That Archie's Twilight Ballet livestream is just a bunch of nonsense. There's absolutely nothing wrong and nothing weird happening. I've said it so many times. They think I'm just making excuses to drive them away. They won't even bother to listen. Okay.
I found the culprit.
I don't think it's Mew Mew. They're a bit too obvious.
Have you forgot what they said? It's dark and they are nearsighted.
Let's see. Okay, do I need to get a specific angle?
Here's the thing, Captain. If they are nearsighted, and that's far away, like... I'm speaking from someone that is nearsighted. From far away, that would look like a monster.
Or it's just a bang.
Yeah, that was one of my first guesses before I saw Mew Mew.
Click. The flash illuminates Ghost Lord so brightly that its shiny head reflects like a mirror. With a startled Ghost Lord falls to the ground with a thud. I don't think Mew Mew would be able to climb this statue in that outfit. And I only just now realized that it... I think I mentioned before that this thing is clearly a reference to the Thinker, but it's the Thinker with a ballet skirt. Please don't chase me away. You're the Ghost Lord? I'm neither a ghost nor a lord. I'm just a homeless bamboo. Why are you hiding and scaring others here? My master disappeared in the hollow on the other side. Since then, I've been waiting and waiting, but my master still hasn't come out. Without my master, I have no home, so I have no choice but to wander around here. This square is usually empty at night. Beneath this statue is a great place to shelter from the weather, so I... Upon closer inspection, you notice that the Ghost Lord's white body is somewhat dusty. The darkness hides the scratches on the bamboo, preventing it from looking too shabby. Let's pet its head. Sorry for the trouble. Please allow me to pack my things and leave. Sure enough, the Ghost Lord was simply the result of the novelist's nearsightedness and vivid imagination. Perhaps it would be best for the Ghost Lord to come forward and explain itself to Raina. I'm not here to convict you. I'll move out right away. Okay, so like many ghost stories, at least the ones that aren't outright faked, it's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I'll ask for the tracking to prefer that stair again. You explain to Raina why the bamboo is taking shelter here. I'm really sorry for causing you trouble. So that's what it was. I knew ghosts couldn't exist in this world. Even if they did, they wouldn't be in a desolate place like Ballet Twins. I don't blame the poor bamboo for wandering around here late at night. After all, the rules state that bamboo without masters might end up being scrapped. I feel sorry for it, having to eat and sleep outside under this ugly statue's butt, and its master is probably already... Shh. Ghost Lord. I mean, little bamboo. I don't mean to be rude, but your master seems unreliable to leave you here all alone. Master didn't abandon me. He just got lost in the hollow. Luckily, you've come across the most compassionate individual who also has the potential to become New Eridu's greatest horror novelist of the century. Me. How about this? You can come and stay at my place for a few days, and I will keep an eye out for any news about your master. Sound good? Your master wouldn't know where to find you if he came out of the hollows anyway, right? Really? You were too kind. You may not be so good at writing, but you're unexpectedly a kind-hearted person. Well, hey, young people these days really don't know their wayward words. But honestly, I just got a surge of inspiration for my story. A beautiful lady, a young novelist, passes by an ancient statue covered in vines and unintentionally awakens the ghost sleeping within. Though I can't wait to write the story down. It's getting late. I'd better take this little guy home now. Be careful, you might run into a ghost running around Ballet Twins at night. Goodbye.
May those ballet Ephelios stay in there.
The name. Ghost Lord of the place to call home.
Oh. It's still there.
Yep. Yeah, this place is pretty desolate.
Yeah, you need to really learn how to drive those things.
Not my work. Let's see. Yep, Rena's back at looking at the bicycles. Hello there. Woman by the streetlights. That woman seems to be weeping, yet the murmurs from her throat sound like laughter. Hey there, need any help? My child, my boy has gone missing. He was here just a moment ago. Are you my boy? No, he is small and makes sobbing sounds of laughter. My boy, his naughty boy. Where has he gone off to this time? When he gets back, he's in for a good... Child, you're a good kid, right? Please help me. Help me find my child, okay? This will happen because you wandered off without permission. Help me find my child. You won't turn me down. You can't turn me down. You're a good kid, right?
Oh.
She flashes a sinister expression, but promptly returns to her usual state. Perhaps it is only an illusion in the deep night, or at least you hope it is.
I think that's a mother that's very close to snapping.
Yeah. Let's see. Find the child of the woman beside the street lamp. We've got no markers for this anywhere. Hello there. Sound coming from the corner. Is that a child crying? Such a young face with an innocent smile. If only he didn't make those sobbing sounds of laughter. Are you okay? My mother sent you? I won't go with you. You and Mommy are working together. I can't go. I lost my doll. If I don't find it, I won't go back. Have you seen my doll? It's black. As black as the sky. It makes ena sounds. Please help me. You're not like Mommy. You wouldn't leave me here all alone. A pleading expression emerges from his eyes, filled with both tears and laughter. If you help me find my doll, I'll go with you, okay?
And yeah, okay, something is concerning. Like, I could see also get sniped at even kid.
System malfunction. Please replace power units. Carrot data has expired. Please prioritize your safety and find a safe place to wait for rescue personnel. Leave now. The weak bamboo on the ground seems to be malfunctioning, hopelessly repeating its preset messages. This must be that doll the boy lost. Go return it to its master. Master, the alarm is over there. Your touch seems to have snapped the bamboo back to its senses. It awkwardly moves its upper limbs in the opposite direction, seemingly reluctant to be taken away by you. Hurry and get the alarm clock. They really are a family. Looks like fetching the alarm clock over there is the only way to go. Okay, an alarm clock. The alarm clock in the bamboo's mouth is an outdated hollow personal survival unit, with the most noticeable part being a hollow clock that resembles an alarm clock, tracking the user's safety timer within the hollow. When it reaches 0, it emits the same ear-piercing sound as a morning wake-up alarm. The difference is that ignoring the latter would only result in the punishment of being late, whereas disregarding the former could cost one's life. This tiny device also integrates ether filtering and an SOS transmitter, but its rusted and dust-filled components appear to be thoroughly damaged. Pick up the alarm clock. Ring, 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 ring. Actually, its alarm is still working. The second hand on the dial's clock moves its last bits, causing the alarm to emit a piercing sound. It's not a banana phone, Cider. It's an ether phone.
I was thinking about doing the Yoda decided against it. Seems someone else was thinking the same, but decided to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. We didn't get the reward, or a reward, and now they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, something was off here.
Okay, to balance that out, let's go see about these two numbnuts. Okay, but first... There they are. Let's play with something that is just as black, but far less dark. I bumped into a little black cat. It looks like it's asleep. Let's see, watch it quietly. After a little while, the little black cat slowly wakes up. It stretches, lets out a friendly meow, and then leaps nimbly into a corner.
A little whale? like a ghost, wailing like a ghost or something?
Maybe.
Yes, I knew you misspoke, but still.
Actually,
sounded like you
while
were
we're
still in horror mode.
Hello, Bagboo. What are you doing here? Wake up, Bagboo. Lorem ipsum dollar sit amet consectatum avidus elite lorem ispum. This is... why is it speaking in Latin? Having been shaken awake and now making a series of explosions, Bagboo seems to be at its limit as its display panel lit up bright reds. The next second, Bagboo takes out its favorite kitchen knife and chops at Enzo's shop door. Before the rowdy noise died down, Enzo rushed out of the door. Who's that? Well, what are you doing? You pulling pranks, kids? And pointed at Enzo's feet. Isn't this Bagboo? Why did it faint? That noise just then, was it that? What's happening? Explain to Enzo what just happened. Oh great, we go from ghost to a cat to... from ghost to a black cat to a possessed doll. Let's see. Cider and lorem ipsum, etc. is basically the default text on newspaper props in movies and the like? Okay, that's a bit of an obscure reference. So, this is an old condition flaring up again. It fainted outside Turbo, so now it wants me to help cure it? Well, level with me here. Have you done anything weird with Bagboo? Absolutely not. Right. Well, yesterday I saw Bagboo checking out recycling, and even gave me a nice polite greeting. Yesterday evening? You tell Enzo about what happened by chance last night after shutting up shop. Are you telling me that while talking to 18, Bagboo just got smacked into a wall by Rocket Boo randomly, and you even had to pull it out? Okay, either I forgot this happened, or we somehow missed it? But Bagboo is a combat Bagboo, so even if it gets knocked around a little, it still shouldn't look like this. 18 seemed to be shouting at that time, I don't believe you. Bagbu seemed to be starting at the time really? Okay. What were they talking about? I think it was about Bagbu ducking into a hollow. Isn't that what I asked you to do before? Go into the hollow and rescue Bagbu? Bagbu had completely lost it when I picked it up before. It had no control over its body the whole time, got lost and ran into a hollow. You were the one who helped rescue it. After your rescue, it kept on calling out your name. Hero this, hero that. So that's why I came to you that day, to hand over Bagbu to you. Don't you remember? It's blurry, but kinda. Enzo did give us Bagbu. I know. Bagbu must have told 18 about this who didn't believe it, so Bagbu wanted to cast a cross-screen video so 18 could see things directly. And just as the data was transferring, Rocket Boo smacked into it. Let me see. Yep, there's bad sectors in the storage, and that's probably what's caused the logic circuit to lock. I can fix the logic circuit, but any memory data damage might not be able to be retrieved. I mean, it's highly likely that it's unsalvageable. Bagbu must really cherish that memory. And I might be able to find a backup copy. If you can find a backup, then I can try and help Bagbu retrieve its data. So I'll take Bagbu back to the store, fix up its logic circuit, and replace its storage drive. Hit me up when you find the data update, the data backup. Given the fairy's disposition, there should be archives of past operation logs. Go back and check inside your HDD. Okay.
Okay, so we may not missed it, just something that happened in the past.
Yeah. Like,
Also?
this game is chock full of content, so it is easy to forget some bits.
Also, the chat?
Let's see. Cider. Let me actually click something away here so I can read that. Let's see. Pardon? Well, the whole thing basically looks like rational words at a glance, but since the prop isn't meant to be the focus, people aren't meant to actually try to read what's on it, you know? Yeah, which has a bit of a Barbara Streisand effect on it, or Streisand effect more specifically. The first name isn't a part of it, as in that people are going to notice and try and read it. Let's see. Yeah, let's wait until morning. If I remember correctly... Oh, hello there. Hey, Ben. Miss Proxy, or should I say Miss Manager? How's business been lately at the store? Well, I've got an interest in your video store business. You want to come work at Random Play? Yep, no. Please don't say that. The president will definitely take things the wrong way if she hears that. We're just going to rent a copy of a videotape called Best Bid. It's a variety show. I heard it was a popular TV shopping show for a while. I think I can learn some business acumen from it. Let me find Best Bid for you. Thank you very much, Miss Manager. Okay. I think you're starting to see a bit of a pattern here with these. Oh, hello, Corin. With most of them, or with all of them, when we get a trust rank up, they'll come ask for a videotape. And I think by the time that this entire system is available, you probably should have most of those. Let's see, Cider. Shockingly, most people don't. I never noticed it until it was specifically brought to my attention. Alright.
Excuse me, I've come to borrow the videotape back to life that I mentioned last time. And, I'm not really too sure how this works, but do you know if there's a private movie theater nearby? Anywhere I can watch the videotape is fine.
How about our store? Wanna watch it together?
Oh, really? Won't it disturb your work? I wouldn't want to impact the video store and disappoint your customers because they can't get the tapes they need because you're busy. It'd be better for me just to leave right now.
When she gets nervous, she gets really fast with talking, huh?
Not at all. My brother's watching the store right now.
Technically, he is always watching the store because we're just gallivanting about.
Oh, I see. Then, if you don't mind, I promise I'll pay attention and I won't be any trouble.
You go with Corin into random play and watch Back to Life together. Corin watches the movie very carefully, even glancing down to take her own notes.
Wow, it's just like Rena said. The show is great. I feel like I've learned so much.
I'm surprised. I never expected you to be so interested in the Hollows.
Hollows? I wasn't actually listening to what they were saying. I was just writing down all the snacks they served at the tea party. The style, color, flavor, and even the order in which the snacks were served. Everything was very proper and well thought out.
See, no wonder you work at Victoria Housekeeping.
Oh, right. Here's your payment. Thank you for giving me a place to watch the film. I based it on the price for 2 people at a private theater. If it's not enough, I can apply for more.
You're too kind, but you don't need to pay me.
That simply won't do. Mr. Lycon says a deal must be profitable for both parties. Otherwise, it's not right.
There's no need to pay, but I could use your help with something.
Of course. If it's within my ability, I'll try my best.
Just drop by the video store more often and we'll call it square.
Oh, that's what you meant. I guess I took it too literally. Then I'll come here as often as you want.
One of the options there, I'm glad you did not pick, for I feel like that one could be taken out of context.
Yep, hello Ben. We're being very popular today, huh? Miss Manager, that videotape I asked about last time, best bid. Did you find it? If you can't find it, a different one would be just fine. Already got it. I'll come pick it up when I get some free time. And now Corin can promote the video store. Okay.
Oh, poor Corin.
Yeah, they were the old gangster. You've been here a while, so let's talk. Any classy movies, perhaps? Need help with anything? You must be the manager here, right? You're just as unique and classy as this store itself. I was wondering if I could get some advice from you. Of course, how may I help you? See, I'm an actress, and I'm rehearsing for this new play called Black Dance Shoes. It's about a public security officer who disguises herself as an actress and gets whisked away to a hollow by a gang of hollow raiders. In the climax of the play, I'm supposed to break free from captivity and fight my way out of the enemy's lair, probably in a classy way, ultimately defeating the ringleader with a single strike. But the director thinks my moves are a bit lackluster and wants me to watch some movies for inspiration. I've already watched all the flicks with similar themes, but I haven't found anything good, so I thought maybe you could help me find something? It'd be perfect if you could recommend a movie with epic battle scenes within the Hollow. Sure, I can help you with that. Thank you so much. Not only movies, martial arts and even training videos should work too, just as long as the actors are classy and athletic. Okay. Or we're just going to record something ourselves. Hello there, Bagboo. Do you want me to twist off your little metal right arm or your most precious left arm? Can I pick neither? Nope, you've already missed your one shot. If you don't come clean, your little metal legs won't be safe either. I'll tell you now where that patch of night fuel went. Got some shady business going on? Bagboo and I are rehearsing a play, but something feels off. I've got a paper bag. I'll be the prisoner. Let's give it a shot. Let's do this. Leroy Bagboo Bagboo, come here, sit down. Are you sure about this? Please tell me where that batch of nitro fuel is, or you're not getting up again. If you keep barking orders, I'll twist off your little metal arms. Now it was a pick between left or right. My bad. I'm just used to talking tough. You should be you should be a bit softer. You should be a bit fiercer. This feels even more off, doesn't it? Foxy, you've been playing Pretend in the video store for so long. Can you help us with our performance? Maybe you should pick a different script. Also called out. Do you think I'm not doing a good job? No, I think you're a bit too psychotic for this. I just think you guys should, would be way better off fighting Ethereals together in the Hollows. Eos, let's rehearse our action scene set in the Hollow. Sweet.
No. What have you done?
Okay, maybe I should do a mission with Bagboo in tow just to see what their attacks are like. Okay. Yeah, just gotta wait for both of these to show up. We could go visit Seth, but first, let's get this one done. Okay. Oh, hello. I didn't really recognize them, but could be that Kid in the Cap and Norman here are the same, or they're just reusing the model.
Could be using the model.
Hey, why the rush? This came from my buddy Pryor, so pumped. And hey, why the rush? Yeah, come on, you two. You learned this from Pryor, didn't you? Change your lines. Never mind. Let me guess. This one is going to be the same or even worse. He's completely engrossed in his phone and doesn't seem to notice you at all. What about Noran? My friend Noran swung by a bit ago, and now he's a pro NPC. No small talker and just gives you quests. Isn't that the ideal NPC that everyone likes? Noran keeps repeating the same lines over and over. Okay, Nekomata, can you kick these two in the junk? You just want to play with your phone. Into the Shadow Realm with the both of them.
Also, I don't think they will survive Nekomata's kick.
Maybe.
Like, those are very thick metal boots with high heels.
Okay, any other shenanigans going on around here? Let's see. Oh, Inky's out and about over there. It looks really alert. Watch it from afar. Yep, tilts its head, gives you a curious glance, then leaps nimbly into a corner. Okay, that should go into a second rank at some point, and that'll actually change up how you need to interact with them. And I think Clara there just accidentally used a Dutch word for there. I think they basically just repeat the same thing over and over when you talk to them. Though they may have a coin event going on right now. Still, let's see. Riddler's Club. Okay, just as long as we don't have to deal with Arkham's Riddler.
Yeah, let's hope not. Otherwise, we feed them to the nearest shark girl. No, they probably don't eat that. Actually, yeah,
that's too trashy for them.
Yeah.
No, as president of the Seven Puzzlers Club, if I admit defeat, everyone will be disappointed. Are you okay? Don't tell me. You're also into solving puzzles? Solving puzzles? allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sam, the president of an anonymous online group known as the 7 Puzzlers Club. Nice to meet you, Sam. But, yeah, that's not anonymous at all, with you at least. Our 7 members have never met in person, but we still hold events in our own way. Everyone contributes a puzzle, and whoever solves it gets to pose the next one, and so on. Our current theme is Scenes at Lumina Square. So what stumped you this time? It's silver, beautiful, and smooth. Something indescribable created from fate that spins silently. And who says Lumina Square isn't the center of the universe? This one is tough even for a seasoned puzzler like myself. I'll need some time to think it over. Here's a chance for you to join in. Snap pictures of whatever you think might be the answer, and we'll compete against each other. It'll be fun. Okay. So... Spins, center of the universe.
Yeah, that's... That one feels like that's likely it.
Okay, it is not it though, otherwise the camera would have said target spotted.
Right, go closer.
Creation of silver, beautiful and smooth, brought together by fate. Okay. Silver, beautiful and smooth. Could be that we weren't close enough, yeah? Oh, wrong button. Something silver. Oh.
And smooth.
No. I'm pretty sure I had to look this one up when I got this one on my main account. Silver, smooth, brought together by fates. Well, there is the silver screen. Glorious Guardians? Okay. Then again, there is also this thing here.
Yeah.
And the camera button gives it away. Okay. Let's deal with this and then we can go chat with Seth. What? You already found the answer and snapped a photo of it? Yep, check it out. No, nobody's giving me any spoilers before I figure it out myself. But I might be wrong. True, it's times like this when you really need an experienced puzzler's help. Since it's not a spoiler, go ahead and show me your answer. Show it discreetly. Why didn't I think of that one? Silver, beautiful and smooth. Of course. Once again, I'm a step behind. And that goes for my relationship too. I'm glad you enjoyed puzzles too. While I can't invite you to the 7 Puzzlers Club right now, those other 6 are close friends, I'd love to share any interesting puzzles I come across. Would that be alright? Sure. I'll see you around then. People who love puzzles can't be bad. I've always believed in that. Points to Jigsaw.
And the Riddler.
You're back, the rising star of the puzzling worlds. Don't call me that. Remember the rules of the 7 Puzzlers Club? Now it's my turn to challenge everyone with a new puzzle. I've come up with the most brilliant puzzle. Once again, the theme is Scenes at Lumina Square. Here's the puzzle. Yin and yang, black and white, straightforward descriptors are always misleading. 2 mythical creatures chasing the other's tail. This one's a real head-scratcher. If you can bring me a photo of the answer, I promise you I'll seriously consider inviting you to join the 7 Puzzlers Club. Bets. I'll be back with the answer.
I think already know. It's over there. No, not over there. Turn a bit more towards us. Too much. Go forward. Along that street, yeah. Do you see the graffiti?
Yep. Yep. I keep forgetting that that opens it up the way you're facing. There we go.
I knew it was the one right away. I remember seeing that a few times for being rather unique graffiti.
Yeah. Well, with that quality, I would put it above the standards of graffiti. So it's put it as actual street art. What? Back so soon? You've really taken a photo of the answer? Show the photo with style. Is that the answer? You're incredible. Such an intricate puzzle and you've solved it with lightning speed. I'm increasingly impressed. I know it's not really fair to say this, but I feel like the rest of the 7 Puzzle Club couldn't have responded as quickly as you. Puzzle solving is a profound art. The more experience you get, the easier it is to fall into the trap of a fixed mindset. We're all human, and once we really dig into something, it's easy to miss what's right in front of us. That has happened with me plenty of times where I'm overthinking situations in games, huh?
Yeah, with me having to help you, and vice versa.
But isn't that precisely what makes puzzle solving so interesting? For me, solving puzzles is like talking to the universe. The universe never answers back, and it's in the silence that we find the true bliss of contemplation. We're all lost in this maze we call life, but it's our stumbles that bring us together, to find warmth in each other's company. Isn't that what really matters? That's profound. Anyway, I have full confidence in my puzzle, and as president of the club, my skills will be on display for all to see. I always felt like people underestimated me a little bit. Okay. Did not expect time to get passed by, so I'm guessing, yeah, Seth has already gone home. Who are you here? Azu. Homework pile is seriously getting out of hands. I heard there's a homework helper around here. If you happen to know them, could you find out their rates? Hey, you've got to handle homework yourself. Stop scolding. I'm drowning in literature assignments. Please, see if you can help. I really, really need your support. Let's see. Taking a guess. So many orders these days. I see. My rates have gone up lately. Lots of orders, you know. So, what are the rates? Huh? Need a hand with your homework too? What's the subject? Literature. Literature, right? Always a mountain of writing. It'll cost you quite a fortune. So, who do you need? High schoolers charge 5,000 dennies. Bangbu come in at 4,000 dennies. College students are the cheapest at 3,000 dennies. Wait, even a Bangbu can help with homework? Absolutely. My Bangbu is a master at mimicking handwriting, even signatures. Pretty sure that's called forging. Got it. Yeah, once you decide, send me your homework. Okay, yeah, this... not how it should be done. Hey, you're back. How did it go? Any luck with that homework helper? You tell him the rates. Yikes, they'll burn a hole in your wallet. Guess I'll have to do it myself. Maybe with the savings, I'll treat Ida to some coffee. Keep her happy, maybe she'll ease up on my homework pestering. Anyway, thanks for checking. Here, a little something for you. And another coin. Since we're here and we've got a few, let's go hand them in. Yeah, here's where they are around here. Okay, you're still collecting coins for me, right? Oh right, yeah, you can ask them for clues about where to find them. Good, asking for help is a good trait for youngsters. If only I had known that before everything went downhill. There are whispers that some coins got lost around a coffee shop and massage parlor. Go see if you can find them. Okay. And in thanks for their advice, we just give them a kick. Hey, it's me. We've met again. What brings you to Lumina Square? Yeah, just running some errands. Errands? Well, I often wonder why everyone in this city has to be so busy with errands. Staying alive itself doesn't have to be so tiring and troublesome. Looks like you already know this place pretty well. I bet you found some shiny stuff here too. They might not look exactly like the ones you're familiar with, but I'll accept them. Bring me any HAA commemorative coins you run into, as they won't do you any good anywhere. Anyway, okay. Decent amount. Okay, I thought I got... Yeah, I thought someone called for me there, but no. Let's see. Yep. Another one from the club. Oh, they moved over there. Or, well, they are moving over here. Hello. I was just about to press the button to switch over to this to change the time. There's a coin tucked in the center of the heatsink. Is this some kind of prank? If it falls in, it could cause a malfunction. Let's just remove it. Okay. This terrible noise. Alright then. Actually, let me check first. Because I think Inky has a habit of showing up at night on 6th Street.
BRB, gonna throw some food into the air fryer.
Okay.
Because I'm still surprised it's a Dutch invention.
Okay.
Yeah, it was invented long ago. Just its popularity exploded. Actually, it became widespread during the pandemic.
Okay. Makes sense, yeah? Found another sketchy store today. They slap some outrageous price on their vase and then shove customers to make them break it. And then they act all surprised like, oops, you broke our stuff, and demand payment. Yeah, that's straight up extortion. We'll report this to public security. That was my plan too. I had a hidden camera rolling to catch their scam in action. Then I showed the evidence to the manager and hinted that unless they wanted trouble, they should give me something in return. Like 200,000 Dennies and I'll let it slide. What did the manager say? He wasn't on the edge and said exactly the same thing you just did. Yeah, because that is extortion as well. Okay, that's straight up extortion. Report this to public security. Yeah? And what then? Did he pay the Dennies? No, we clashed and then he tossed me some commemorative coins and showed me the door. You want them? No, I'm not taking any from scammers. I'm not taking anything from scammers. You'd better throw it away or you might get yourself into trouble. Yeah, fair point. I'll throw it away. Mind if I take a look? Are you interested? Yeah, you can just take it. Zubai hands over a coin. It's a commemorative coin. Okay.
Right, for now, they should just go to the public security right away.
Yeah. Okay. Seems that Ben has shown up, but first... where is the Riddler guy? Let's see. Riddler's Club. Oh, and Corin is around here, it seems. Hello. See that bamboo over there? Which one? That bamboo over there. Is it sent by someone to collect street views? It's scanning and keeps muttering something. That's a little sus. Okay, judging from that and their age, this must be like the 2080s or something for someone at that age to use that term.
Again, it is indeed a very old term that just got memeified thanks to a game.
Yin and yang, black and white, straightforward descriptions are always misleading. Two mythical creatures chasing the other's tail. Yes, that's the answer. Misunderstanding? Only humans are capable of misunderstanding. Parse the keywords and then visually scan Lumina Square. It is impossible for this answer to be wrong. Isn't that Sam's puzzle? Oh, are you the test subject for, acquaintance? Have you been sent by the 7 Puzzlers Club? No, it's more like I am the 7 Puzzlers Club. Pleasure to meet you. Are you impressed with my language skills? Don't be surprised. I work for Marcel Group and I'm collecting data for the latest model of companion bamboo. Is this some kind of elaborate prank you're pulling on Sam? No. Where's the commercial value in pranks? What does have commercial value is the longitudinal data I've been collecting from our test subject Sam. Data that's been collected by playing games with lonely people. My master noticed that Sam's club went a whole month without anyone else joining up. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who checks both boxes for lonely and gamer better than our test subject. Rude. That's why she instructed me to fill up all the remaining 6 slots in one fell swoop so we could commence data collection. The test subject is a self-described introvert. My master went to great lengths to get him to open up to us, so that we could collect the real needs of the test subject via constant iterations of my language and behavior modules. Or models. Luckily, the subject has been enjoying it very much, meaning a companion function can be expected in the future. Such a project would definitely see my master getting promoted in the forgive me, my language abilities are too advanced and I sometimes say things I shouldn't. Is this really ethical? Indeed. I wouldn't say loneliness is a plague on humans, but sometimes I can feel lonely too. But I deserve it. I can't reveal my loneliness, otherwise I'll even lose Sam, won't I?
Humanity.
Wait. Are you going to tell on me? You should know the blue pill is hard to swallow. Matrix reference? Let's keep the 7 Puzzlers Club going then. By the way, have I posted the next puzzle yet? With AI language models building sentences, I can generate over 1,000 puzzles in under a second. Guardian of New Eridu, a celestial body, suddenly spinning and flashing. The answer to this is the light ball at the Hollow Investigative Association. I'm afraid to look into the eyes of convenience store workers, but right here and now I need to buy the latest flavor of Splash Cola. The answer to this one is a vending machine. Never mind. Mechanical reproduction devalues the aura of art, right? That's something humans should really figure out. Burn on AI art.
And other AI things, like, I think, again, there are uses for them, but some people are trying to add them to way too many things they shouldn't do.
Yeah, they're tools, assistive tools, not replacements for actual workers. Hello,
These people have tried.
Room service. Something still feels off. What are you doing here, Master Proxy? What are you doing here alone, Corin? Huh? Did you hear that, Master Proxy? Oh no, how embarrassing. Actually, it's about Miss Ellen. She said if she sends a signal, I'll have to rush in to rescue her. Ellen needs to be rescued? It's true. Miss Ellen said some clueless classmate insists on meeting someone she met online. Miss Ellen was really worried about her classmates, so she decided to go with her. If something goes wrong, Miss Ellen will signal by smashing a cup, and then I'll rush in to rescue them. Why do they need to call you, Corin? I think the other one might be a trust down. I also think, or maybe not, I also think Miss Ellen doesn't really need help. Maybe it's because she wants to maintain an average student's combat ability in front of her classmates? This is a rare chance to rescue Miss Ellen. Absolutely can't mess this up. Suddenly, a cup falls from the sky. It's Miss Ellen! Corin grabs her chainsaw and rushes towards the karaoke bar. Then a bunch of customers scramble out in a panic. Sorry, you don't have to run away. I won't hurt anyone. Ellen and her classmate got away safely. That's great. I was so nervous just now. I wasn't sure if Miss Ellen got away safely. If you say so, Master Proxy, it must be true. Oh no, I completely forgot to ask for room service. As long as you achieved your goal, these things don't really matter. You're right, Master Proxy. As long as Miss Ellen and her classmate got out of that awkward situation safely. I successfully rescued Miss Ellen today. An amazing experience. But why is everyone so scared of chainsaws?
Again, that's not a chainsaw, that's a circular saw.
Oh well. Yep. Let's go see Seth before time passes again. Let's see. It's a buzzsaw.
But yeah, Circular Soul is a bit different, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, manager, are you in Lumina Square for business? I'm here to see you. Really? Why didn't you give me a heads up? I was out in the field earlier. You almost came for nothing. Wait, I don't have any overdue videotapes, right? Don't tell me you came all this way just to remind me. Mr. Public Security Officer! Yes, you with the wagging tail. I'm a reporter from Redo Today. Do you have a moment for a quick street interview?
Street interview? Me?
Wow, it seems a hard-working public security officer is willing to grace us with an interview. Please listen carefully to the question.
That was not a yes answer, miss.
Are you happy?
Sure. My name is Seth Lowe. Wait a minute. I didn't agree to be interviewed by you.
Relax, buddy. This isn't rocket science. Let's zoom in a bit on our handsome officer. Come on, smile for the camera.
Paparazzi.
Huh?
You must not have heard our question clearly, kind officer. We just wanted to ask. In New Eridu, where everyone lives and works in peace and contentment, in the prosperous Janus district and in the dazzling Lumina Square, do you feel happy?
No.
Well, how could that be? As a public security officer, surely you must know that we Janus Quarter citizens have always topped the charts when it comes to our happiness index scores.
Hasn't our ranking been slipping since the second quarter of last year?
Huh? What the officer is trying to say is that we are not to be outdone despite stiff competition among districts.
I didn't say that. Speaking from what I know about public security statistics, the case closure rate across the entire Janus Quarter for the last 3 periods has risen by 1 to 2% on average.
That's right! An uptick in cases closed means a safer Janus Quarter. We're truly making great progress.
Not really. The increase is actually due to the significant drop in the number of cases handled. The media only pays attention to the number of new cases and case closure rate. But if we look at the average number of cases handled daily... hold on. Why are you grabbing the mic from me? I haven't finished yet. If we look at the average number of cases handled daily, we can see that the drop in the number of new cases could very well be due to tampering...
Cat! Stop rolling! Officer, we should be helping each other out here. Why are you making things so difficult for me? Since you're such a good-looking guy, I don't mind doing public security a favor. So why are you messing with me? Do you have beef with me? Do you want me to lose my job?
I don't even know you. Why would I want you to lose your job? I haven't finished answering your question. Don't you need to take my picture or something?
One of us must have a few screws loose.
The reporter shoots Seth a fierce glare before exiting in a huff with the cameraman, leaving you and Seth staring at each other in bewilderment.
I'm confused. Why would anyone just call themselves crazy like that?
Seth.
No, I can't help it anymore.
It's funny, right? She asked me a question, wouldn't even let me answer, then stormed off cursing under her breath. Clearly, she has some issues she needs to work through.
Cider, Seth is so dumb and I love him.
But why did she say that I was trying to get her fired? I didn't even want to be interviewed, yet I still answered her question seriously. I was obviously trying to help her out. Why would she accuse me like that?
She probably already had an answer in mind and assumed you, as a PubSec officer, would play along. She didn't expect you to be so honest and didn't get the answer she was looking for.
Yeah, she was looking for a polished piece.
Play along? Why even ask if you don't want to hear people's answers in the first place? Am I failing to read between the lines again?
Yes.
You're not wrong. The world is wrong. Just kidding. But seriously, there's some truth to what I said. The world might be a better place if there were more straightforward people like you, willing to speak their minds.
Straightforward? Honestly, I'm more often described as having difficulty understanding human language.
It's more, I think it's more that you don't deal with the bullshit.
I don't think I was in the wrong either. Anyway, thanks for the words of encouragement, manager.
Oh, don't mention it. That's what friends are for.
Again, some of these answers basically lead to the same thing anyways.
Friends?
Because because both are used.
Huh? I thought we were friends already. Of course, only if you're up for it.
Yeah, they were the other way around. Okay.
That's fine. So we're friends. I'll visit you on 6th Street the next time I get the chance. I gotta get back to the precinct now. Bye, manager.
And we embarrassed him, or made him feel embarrassed, or self-conscious. He watched Seth slink away as if he's on the lam. You've gained another friend in public security. And that means 4 of 4 friends now. More 3 of 4. With Jane, you can never really tell. I wouldn't say that Seth is dumb. He is just oblivious to certain things. Because he's clearly smart in remembering things like those statistics and such.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my food.
Okay. I really envy those working at the mall. Snuggling kitties and puppies for free sounds like a dream. If only I could work in a pet store. Puppies would bring me so much joy. Oh, if you happen to know someone there, could you ask them how I could get a job there? Okay, we need to talk with one of these for this, I believe. The pups at the pet store are really putting in the efforts. They're out there, wiggling and standing up, trying to charm passers-by, hoping someone will take them home. However, only the quiet ones have found home so far. The puppies with tricks up their sleeves are still waiting for a family. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's their breed? They aren't the most high-end breeds, but the prices are through the roof. So naturally, not many would pay a fortune just to bring them home. Nah, you're too naive. It's all set up by the store owner. Place them front and center, hoping their antics will attract buyers. Then slap on a crazy price so no one ever buys them. There's puppies, all cheerful and having been putting on a show, attracting in passerbys in hopes of finding a loving home. They are caught in an illusion that if they perform well, someone will surely take them home next time. Ah, well, that makes sense. Oh yeah, that actually makes sense. So our boss never raises the pay, always saying, let's check the numbers next month, just to... You're right. Just to make us believe we'll get a raise if we work harder, so we'll grind. Yeah. Hey, any news from the pet store? Are they still hiring new staff? Share the gossips about the pet store. Really? No, that's tough. Those poor puppies. I see. I'll pass on that job at the store. I'll scout for a part-time job elsewhere and save up to bring those puppies home. Thank you for asking. Here, a weird coin as a token of my appreciation. Yeah. This is something that both... Sir? This is something that's both Zenless and Nikkei Goddess of Victory managed to balance real good, actually, in my opinion. The silly and the serious. Which, I may have talked about this before, but in some games, like Arknights, yeah, they put on the serious to the point where it just gets depressing. And that's part of why I quit playing that game. But with Zenless and Nikkei, it manages a good balance, so that yeah, it doesn't feel like you're getting kicked while you're down over and over again, like with Arknights, at least in my experience with it.
Yeah, it was good to have some comedy Though there's some show, or at least when it comes to shows, you can have a depressing show and such. Then again, you would have someone that can handle it to watch it. But with like games and movies and such, you do want some balance.
Yeah.
Again, it's supposed to depend on what the movie, game, or book is supposed to be within what kind of genre it's supposed to be.
Yeah. But yeah, the balance also keeps things from getting too silly with a point that it starts to feel like a parody or something. Because that can turn people away as well.
Afternoon. Feeling hungry? Let me make you a deluxe bowl. Should I add more pepper next time?
What a surprise! You're here for noodles too? I'm actually just here to pick up Nicole's takeaway. The old shop's noodles taste great, but business is booming, so I always have to wait in line for ages. If only there was an automatic takeout system. The noodles wouldn't taste as good. Not really, it all depends on who is doing the delivery. If they're fast enough, the noodles will still be hot when they arrive at your doorstep. That's what I learned from getting Nicole's noodles all these times. Okay, flunked that one, but at least we didn't get a trust down. Okay. Hello, Ben. What kind of show is that?
Oh, time to relax after a long day taking care of the accounts.
Yeah, good point there, Cider. Does Billy even need to eat? Like he needs something to power him up, but I'm presuming he can't just sit his ass down in one of the bamboo charging ports.
I think run on, like if he eats food, that could mean he would run some biofuel.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a mouth to eat with.
Yeah, and actually, if it does run biofuel, wouldn't that mean? It could mean he will stink horribly unless they have a way to make sure it doesn't leak out the stench.
Yeah. Now I'm curious what would happen if he does need to take in fuel, if Bernice gets to make a mixture for him. Billy in a sugar rush. Time to relax after lunch. Yep.
May I come and pick up that copy of Best Bid now?
Of course you can. How about we watch it together?
That'd be great. I'd like to learn more about market prices for certain commodities on the open market. It'll help me make purchases at a more reasonable and cost-effective price.
You go with Ben into random play and watch Best Bid together. Ben stares transfixed at the presenter. Is he even blinking?
Wait, am I seeing that right? A cement bucket that Big Bear Thyron's mixed in is being sold for 500 dennies?
There are all kinds of customers out there in the world.
But isn't that just construction waste from our company's worksite? Seems like I'd better reevaluate the value of certain company assets. Many of them may be worth a lot more than I originally thought.
Like the calculator a certain sturdy-looking Bear Thyron uses?
Sturdy-looking Bear Thyron? Are you talking about me? I don't know about that. My colleagues on site tell me sitting in that office all day is making me thinner.
Okay, the opposite of what usually happens.
It's nice to relax with a video after a job well done. I'll try to stop by more often.
And now Ben can promote the video store. And yeah, if you don't leave too quickly or enough they despawn, if they don't despawn because of something else popping up, you can have a bit of a chat after. It's an interesting show, isn't it? I'd like to come by the store when I have some free time and check out some other movies.
Wait, hold on. Go back in. Look at the sofa.
Yeah.
Then not you, then not Ben.
Yeah, pretty sure the only way they could watch that is if Belle is either sitting on the bed behind him or in his lap.
Or on that bucket chair.
Yeah. Also, Ben would need to go through this sideways, I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Squeeze in the arms, maybe, but yeah.
Let's see. We've got some 50 minutes to go, unless you want to go a bit longer.
I'm okay going a bit longer, for we have...
Plenty.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be alone a bit longer today, so actually, yeah, that actually would kind of be nice. To go a bit longer.
Oh, hello, Charlotte. Yeah, Side. The bear tyrants in this world are surprisingly cute, even if if at first appearance they look like they could tear you in half with a sneeze. They probably still could, but...
I think I have a good term for them. Oh, a few, actually. The first one be Gentle Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is something I almost forgot, but it has been described for some Swedes, apparently.
Oh.
Swedish bear.
Okay, I thought you were going to go for teddy bear.
It basically is... This is more specific kind of Swedes that are, very big and, not overweight, but basically tall, broad, muscular. Basically the ones you can see work as a door guard and all that.
Yeah.
They are very kind, sometimes quiet. They're not wild at all. They're just calm, chilling. But once you push that wrong button or not too much, they're known for have a very long patience. But once you cross the threshold, they will wreck you.
Yeah.
But not to the point of killing, more of enough for you to learn a lesson.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of get the vibe of the bear fighters. Like they're chill. This one I'll calm, do the work, be nice to everyone. But they may, if you force them to show the ugly side, they will show it.
Yeah. We probably should keep a bit in mind that most of the bear tyrants we know of work at Bellabog. So it is likely that there are other bear tyrants who are less well-adjusted, you could say. But as far as I know the story, those haven't shown up yet. Emphasis maybe on yet.
Actually, we may have we actually saw one on Steam today, probably. The drummer.
No. He was... I think that's one of Bellabog's personnel.
Yeah, he could be... The drumming could be a hobby thing or something, a part-time thing. Or he actually could be a bear fighter that is actually a professional drummer for a band.
Could also be. Let's see. Miss Manager, have you noticed anyone acting suspicious around here? If you do, please let me know about it. What's happening? I've been tracking a suspect and I've found some traces of him nearby. But this guy is a real chameleon, though. I haven't been able to pin anyone down specifically. Since you're familiar with the residents on this street, could you help me keep an eye out and tell me if there are any suspicious people around you haven't seen before? I see. Great, thank you so much for your help. If you see anybody suspicious, please don't act on your own. Just come back immediately and tell me. I will put out an APB to all nearby officers to set up blockades and apprehend that guy.
Okay. I think I remember a bit of the story where I heard about the Swedish bear thing.
Oh?
Yeah, I forgot who was told. It was so bloody long ago. Basically, a Swede, some other person I used to know that was living in England or something. And I knew this Sweden, a Swedish guy, they discovered a Swedish bear. Really chill, very calm and all that, very friendly. And at one time, someone really pushed the button by becoming threatening. is a usual calm, but this time I think they got too far. Resulted in that lone giant Swede basically forcing also like 6-8 guys onto the floor surrendering and stay on the ground, not there to get up until the police got there, for he was just staring them down. So he basically just made the police work. The police was stunned by this, and they just realized, oh, all right, this will just make the arrest easier. For they knew he was not the guilty, he was protecting someone or something. But yeah, the thugs on the ground, you could not resist the arrest. They just too afraid of the bear in this case.
Yeah. That actually reminding me of 2 cases where paparazzi that were snooping in private places got absolutely folded like laundry. The first one was with one of NASA's astronauts from one of the Apollo missions, I believe. I forget who specifically. And the other was it? It was a martial artist actor, just a straight up martial artist. I think it was Jet Li or something. Yeah, some paparazzi apparently snuck into their house, scared their daughter, and well, if paparazzi versus martial artist, I think you can see where that goes.
Yeah. Oh, I think I should remember a bit more. I think the reason they actually dared to push these Swedes' nerves is they were all on they were all thinking, oh, that's a Swede. They are pushovers. They're not violent. They're also calm, pacified, all that. As you heard earlier said, they live to regret it.
Yeah, to use another misconception like that, people always say and joke that the Canadians are so kind and thoughtful always. Yeah, a good part of the Geneva Convention spawned from what the Canadians did during World War II. So,
yeah.
Take that as you wish.
Yeah, and I would say this about... This is not about every Swede, but I think this can come for some Swedes, or commonly, but absolutely not all. We all have our good and bad apples. But I do think that many Swedes have a rather long fuse, impatience and all that. But if you're actively trying to... Yeah, push a Swede, they will ignore you, but if you do it way too much, you will regret it.
Push a Swede, get turned into a Tweed.
What's a Tweed again?
I think a Tweed is like some cloth materials or something.
Oh. But yeah, I think that many people have described Swedes, and I think most Scandinavians in that way, that yeah, they're nice and all that, just don't push them. Don't think they are pushovers. That's when you will regret it.
Yeah, you can basically say that about anyone. Let's actually Google Tweed.
Like, everyone has a limit. Like, even the most gentle giant you may know may have a limit. And they may not even be aware of it.
Okay, now... seems I might be wrong about what Tweed is. It's, but anyways, the woman stares at Howl. Hello? Howl. Its claws, tongue, and tail. You can watch it all day long. It looks like she's just one of Howl's fans. Sure, it's weird, but she doesn't seem like a bad person.
Okay, that was a logical misreading we did there to consider the topic.
Yeah, someone's following me. It's gotta be someone following me. Who's following you? It must be my boss. He's always trying to catch me slacking off. All he wants is to send me back to work overtime. I said I was going to see a client so I could leave the office for a little fresh air, and he seems to have followed me over to the street. But he's trying to rush me back to the office. Ah, this job is unbearable. I can't take it even. I can't take it even for just one more day. He just looks like a poor, overworked white-collar worker. He shouldn't be a bad guy, right?
Yeah, this is an example where I say, don't push people around for they will reach the limit for... Again, that will, as Hill said, that will apply to everyone. That guy is at his limits.
Hello, Shaw. New ice cream shop is open across the street. So why not check it out? Hands out a flyer. Isn't it a bit strange to be handing out flyers right near the shop? I figured there'd be more people here wanting ice cream, so I could hand them out faster. Alright. Okay, I pressed A to start running. But that was a bit too close, apparently. Someone's trying to find out where I am? I've always felt like someone's been stalking my social media account and tracking my whereabouts. Looks like I need to dress more low-key and keep a low profile. Who's following you? There's a girl at school who has a crush on me. She's been stalking my social media pages, trying to create a chance encounter, but I have no interest in her whatsoever. I should probably tone it down a bit and make sure she loses interest in me quick. He just seems to be one of those guys who easily fall for their own narcissistic delusions, but not a bad guy. Didn't we actually have someone before talking about trying to set up chance encounters around here?
I think so.
Well. Let's just go tell her what we found. Yeah, let's give it another half hour. How was it? Any suspicious looking people around? No. Huh, that's weird. Don't tell me I got bad intel. If only we could get, we could only get more people, cordon off this street and conduct a careful search for signs of that guy. Perhaps not. Sure, if we do all that, it will definitely cause trouble for good citizens like yourself. And what's more, the precincts nearby don't have the manpower to handle it. Never mind. I'll just keep monitoring that guy on social media and keep an eye on his latest movements. Okay, guess he was not as delusional as we thought. Anyway, thank you for your cooperation. Right, if you discover suspicious people in your neighborhood, please call public security immediately. Thank you, I'll try my best. Thank you so much. It's precisely because of such kind and enthusiastic citizens as yourself, New Erdu is becoming a safer place by the day.
Okay, I think he may have mistaken her for someone. Let's just say, yeah, he probably thinks it's a fangirl, but he hasn't realized it's actually the police that's looking for him to investigate what's going on.
Officer Charlotte leaves the store and goes on patrol. Sorry, manager. Can we have a quick chat? I heard you talking with that public security officer just then. Hello? And are you the one I was thinking of in previous streams for a specific side quest? I just saw an officer coming out of your store muttering something like Phantom Thief. Don't tell me that Phantom Thief, the artist of the lock, is operating around here now. Have you got any clues? Phantom Thief? Artist? Goodness me. You've never heard of the artist of the lock? He's one of the top cat burglars in all of New Erdu with a specialty in grabbing all kinds of arts. Rumor has it that he puts out a warning before every caper he pulls, revealing to the public his next target, which often causes a massive frenzy around town, and then he steals that artwork while it's under heavy security. Just 2 days ago, he stole that famous painting, Gentleman with a Bang Boo. Apparently it's worth millions. For money? No, he says that, but he must have some kind of ulterior motive. As for what that might be, I'm afraid nobody knows. I reckon that officer just then was probably just chasing that guy. They must have been tipped off by someone in the know. Okay. I'm not sure if that's ever followed up on. Let's see. Price of Lies. Andrew Cured. Are there any more city ones here? Hard to find a sidekick. Bro-to-bro communication. The Anton. Big city, little ones. The almighty safety hats. A redo tour. Let's see. Missing drivers. That's just a freaking lot of these, huh? Let's do this one. Since we've already done a first part of it. Let's see. Serene seems to be in trouble again. Go talk to her. What should I do about this inspiration gathering? Hello. Hey there, random play manager. Finally decided to get a VIP membership? You're still as funny as ever. Actually, I'm just here to take some photos. The editor-in-chief loved the Lost Store article, but now she wants something more in-depth, showcasing the store's day-to-day business. I get the gist of what she's looking for, but I haven't quite decided which angle to take yet. Interview the employees? Hey, that sounds like a great idea. I've already interviewed most of the shopkeepers and staff in this neighborhood. If I approach them again, they may deliberately put on a serious face for the camera, making the photos look unnatural. I need to consider a different approach. Hey, could you help me capture pictures of the stores during their daily routines? The editor-in-chief wants to feature some special stores from around the neighborhood, like the noodle shop, newsstand, and the one-for-one convenience store. We just need some shots of the staff working. Is it appropriate to take photos without permission? No worries. I'll make sure to get their consent afterward. Then our official photographer will use your shots as references to create the final promotional photos. Your previous photos were so amazing that even our picky editor-in-chief loved them. So I'm really counting on you for this one. Please?
Alright, at least they're asking afterwards before they publish them?
Yeah. And they do have a bit of a point with it, that if they're asked beforehand, they won't act natural. Because as much as you tell someone to act natural, they're not going to be able to, because they know they're being, they know they're being looked at. Let's see. You're back. Speaking of which, I haven't taken a photo of you yet. What do you say? Want me to take a photo of you? If the editor-in-chief likes it, your photo might even end up on the cover of the redo tour. Never mind. Oh, I didn't realize you're more of an introvert. What a shame. I was thinking of blowing up your photo really big and featuring it. But it's cool. Yeah, we should probably keep a bit of a low profile, seeing as, well, illegal proxy work and such. Honestly, with your impeccable sense of style, people wouldn't be able to resist looking at you. It could boost magazine sales and even go viral. Let's show her the photos. You've already got the photos? That's amazing! This is General Chop, right? He looks so impressive while making noodles. These photos are seriously fantastic. They could even rival professional photographers' work. Just use these photos and don't take any of me. I don't really get why you're so camera shy. This is an opportunity most people would jump at, but hey, it's cool. It's smart not to seek attention. But while you were away, I went into your store and took some candid shots of 18. It'll serve as the face of your store. Eh? Don't be so surprised. In fact, the editor-in-chief instructed me to pay special attention to your store and make it a key selling point. Okay, so in a way we got tricked into acting natural, though, well, they can't use our photos. Besides, you've helped me take so many excellent photos. It's only fair that I return the favor and promote your store. It's a pity there aren't any photographs of you. Or apparently you didn't take them. Your stylish look would certainly drive a lot of traffic to your store if you were willing to be featured in the magazine.
Probably a bit too much traffic.
Yeah. Serene contentedly collects the photos, gives her thanks, and leaves. Yeah, especially considering that... let's just head in quickly. All of this likely illegal equipment with the HDD is literally just one door away from the public area. Heck, you could even catch a glimpse of it from the right angle like this. So that is probably why they have this guy here specifically guarding the door to make sure that absolutely no one can get a glimpse inside.
Yeah, and also it says staff room on it, which usually means that only staff, but even certain guests are usually allowed to enter staff room, and reporters would assume they would be allowed in there. But if they get denied without a proper explanation, they may go wild and assume things and whatnot.
Yeah,
Depending on the reporter.
I hope to assume that most reporters with integrity would know not to enter areas that they aren't allowed like that. But you'll always have those snooping ones. Noodles. No, we'll have some meat. Oh, Captain Jerky. No, jerky isn't filling. How about cheese cookies? But they're not very nutritious, and for the same price you can get a big bag of pickled seaweed. You eat a lot. You don't get it. I've been eating toast for 4 days straight. Mom bought a load of toast and told me I'd be having all kinds of toast for the next week. Plain toast for breakfast and toast with vegetable soup for dinner for 4 days straight. I can't handle any more toast, seriously. I've got to grab some proper food while my mom is busy watching TV. Alright, let's see. Got my wallet. What's this? It's not a Denny, and it doesn't look like a Godfinger token. This is an HIA commemorative coin. You want it? Any amount of Denny's is fine. Please, help a starving soul out. I'll give you 300 Denny's for it. Awesome. Thanks, miss. Okay. Yeah, I'm going... Oh, hello there. I'm going to run with the assumption that Denny's are basically like the yen. As in, generally, one Denny would be like 1 cent or so. In comparison to other currencies and such.
Yeah, again, as far as I know, Japan is one of the few countries that doesn't have a too tight currency like other countries have. They only have one.
And speaking of one Denny... Okay. Let's fix you right up.
I'm using the term correctly, right? It's called two currency, right?
Not entirely sure on that. But... it is just in some places the less than 100 are considered cents and such, or where they have a larger and a smaller value, but the smaller one is typically like a certain amount of those can be exchanged for one of the bigger ones.
Yeah,
the cents to $1 or such.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is called when you have it like that.
There's probably some fancy word about it in economics or such. Let's see. After some intense and exciting rewiring, the Bangbu is back on its feet again. How did they end up here? My Denny's! 100 Denny's! Phew, still here. How's your buddy doing? I collapsed before getting back to my friends. My circuits got damaged in an attack, but I can't afford to fix them. Lucky I met you! I'm good as new, but I'm flat broke and can't pay you back. How about a free petting coupon? Anytime you see me, you get to pet me for free of charge. Deal? Except the IOU. That works too. Let's settle for repair costs with the petting coupons. 15 pets are worth 15 Denny's, so that's 15 Denny's deducted. I'll work hard to pay back the rest. The charging... okay. I like how they use the subtitles that they can put on names for longer names. Hey Boo, have you tried the charging station here? No, but I thought all charging stations were the same. Nope, charging stations have subtle differences. Some feature delicate amps, while others guarantee abundant power. Now that you mention it, there are some subtle differences. Of course, there's a difference. Hydroelectricity is velvety, while pyroelectricity is spicy. Public stations are only good for a base charge, while private stations offer more refined surges. It's a very complex subject, and this place is my top rack. Once you've charged here, you'll never want to go anywhere else. The experience at their charging station is on a whole other level. Once you've tried charging there, you'll never want to go anywhere else. Was that just a repeat? It starts with a weak electric current as an appetizer, then a short burst of electricity to whet your appetite, followed by several voltage changes to satisfy your cravings. Oh, but isn't New Eridu powered exclusively by ether energy? Would that make such a huge difference? Really? Ether electricity isn't good. It's all stored in factory-sealed energy modules. It's just soulless mass-manufactured electricity. Wannabe gourmet. Anyway, you'll understand once you give this place a try. Okay, actually, while we're here, let's quickly disassemble any extra, or all of the extra that we have here.
Lucky heck, it has been a while. I almost forgot about her.
Yeah, we can just recycle all of these for extra materials. And yeah, we've got so freaking many. There. Okay. And that saved only the ones we've upgraded and the purples.
Having trouble deciding what to buy? I can always give you some tips.
Actually, do we have enough materials to get one of these made? And we need some of the W engine seals for that.
Did you get what you were looking for?
I'll take a look off stream as to which ones I may be missing. Let's see. Hard to find a sidekick, it's hard to be a cat. Security Boo KK. Okay. We've met them before, I think.
I wonder what they... I'm kind of concerned. Are they getting either energy from the hollow?
Ether energy is made in part, I believe, from etheric materials, which are harvested from the hollows, I believe.
And that's kind of concerning that they end up using an energy source for something that is destroying the world.
Yeah, it is a bit of a conundrum because it does make the city dependent on hollows, but we do know that they can be, well, suppressed at least. So, but of course the drawback on that is that if they were to completely eliminate hollows, they would need to find a new energy source.
But there's plenty of sun.
Yeah. Should I major in hollow exploration or etheric applications? I just can't decide which one to choose. You're overthinking it. Look at me. I never worry about this stuff. Yeah, because with your grades, you don't really have much of a choice. Burn. Hello there. Dusky and Donnie. 2 things to keep in mind. Orders from superiors and the safety of citizens. Meow? Meow. Tasty canned cat food. Please don't interrupt public security's internal training, citizen. What are you doing here, KK? Oh, it's you, dear manager. Perfect timing. As you can see, I'm training the new recruits. Well, would-be recruits for public security. Let me introduce Donnie, who only acts at night, and Dusky, who just sleeps all day. They both have great potential. Cats can become public security officers? Technically, they're officer assistants. Still, I haven't decided which one of them will become my trusty sidekick. I mean, assistant. So the tables have turned. I'm actually having trouble. I can only choose one of them as my assistant, but they're both like family to me. And what a tough decision. So they're well connected. Since you run a store and all, you must be good at interviewing, manager. Could you help me make the choice? Well, seeing as our entire store is run by Bang Boo, that might not be as applicable here. Are you sure? Of course, manager. I'll work with you so we can make a fair decision. KK pulls out a bunch of pet items and weird gadgets from his pocket. Then he puts a paper bag over his head. Perhaps those are his props for the interview? Okay, just swap around with Bag Boo. Clever. Meow? Meow. There are two qualities that make a great officer. Exceptional valor and an unshakable will. For Officer Cats, it's all about courage and determination. We'll test their courage. Yeah, an officer must have courage to face the bad guys. I'll play the role of a nasty thug, and you, manager, will play the role of a helpless citizen I've kidnapped. I'm the big bad hollow raider who snatches up innocent citizens. The thug, all around and wobbly, puts a toy knife against the neck of the innocent citizen. I'm pretty sure the only way they could do that is if we picked them up to help them with that.
Unless they climbed on us?
Yeah. Perhaps the thug KK is playing is too scary or too noisy, or perhaps the kittens are just tired and need a nap. All of a sudden the two kitties dash into the alley. Hey, where are you going? The interview isn't over yet. Those two are such a handful. You recorded the performance of the two future security cats. KK, I told you to get us a security dog. What are you doing here? Suddenly, a strange officer appears, checking out KK's interview results. She seems to be KK's human partner. So the sidekick wants a sidekick, huh? I'm in the middle of an interview. I'm sorry, citizen. The security booth might be malfunctioning. If it's causing you any trouble... What are you talking about, Natalie? You're the one malfunctioning, not me. Do you mind, sir? Yeah? Instead of doing your job, you're playing with stray cats and talking back to me. It was doing my job. You asked me to find an assistant, didn't you? Should I get your cognitive module checked? I specifically told you to find a security dog. Can't you tell the difference between dogs and cats? But didn't you say I could choose my own sidekicks based on my preferences? I was taking the interview seriously. And I even recorded the interviewees' information and their performances. You did write them down, right, manager? Hesitantly present the interview records. I'm curious about the results. Interviewee A, multicolored cat, gentle, no record of scratching humans. Interview performance, greedy and timid. Interviewee B, new hairdo, orange tabby cat. Energetic and lively, once scratched the security booth's exterior. Probably you, KK. Interview performance, timid and gluttonous. I don't think these interviewees have what it takes to work at public security. Really, KK, you should. I mean, it really breaks my heart seeing them living a poor life on the streets. If I could just bring them back to public security, Natalie. Alright, I knew you had something else in mind. It just so happens that I'm feeling a bit lonely at home, so I'll take these two silly cats. Just to be clear, they'll sleep in your room at night. That's wonderful, Natalie. I knew you were the best officer. The best partner ever. You only say nice things to me when you want something. Too bad, Bang Boo. You're the best, Natalie. No denial.
Dear.
Okay.
What?
Okay, I don't know exactly when they added that in. Or I might have just been missing it. Casey. Counterfeit. Never thought I would fall for one. What's up? It was quite a failure, though. I thought I got something good. I mean, doesn't a box from the old civilization that no one has ever opened sound good? I had to pull some strings to beat the other bidders, and I thought I could end up with a box full of treasure. When I pried it open, I found nothing but a few odds and ends, but to my surprise, there was a commemorative coin from the Hollow Investigative Association. Hollow? From the old civilization? Sounds like you got scammed, dudes. Exactly. There was nothing like this back in the old civilization. You're collecting these, right? Here, take it. I don't ever want to see it again. Yeah, someone got scammed there. Yep. Maintenance on the grid. Yes, that reminds me of those shows where they just where they buy abandoned storage things and such, and then supposedly find all sorts of ancient bullshit and such. Yeah, I think it's been proven multiple times over that those shows just plant that stuff in there beforehand. I remember you. You're the kind of person who helped me out last time. You ever find a detector you were looking for? Not yet. That rude fellow has legs 3 times longer than mine, but there's no way I could possibly catch up to him. It's around here somewhere, and he'd definitely be scared of someone like you. Please, could you help me get back my treasure detector? It's my beloved tool, and it's more important to me than any treasure it could possibly find. Even if it were broken, I'd still keep it with me. Sure, I'll give you a hand. You really are a kind person. The fellow who stole my detector has a fluffy coat and a mouthful of fangs. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, but he said legs are 3 times longer than theirs. I wondered, a kid? Or something, something else.
A fluffy coat and a mouthful of fangs. This be the perp? That could apply to basically every dog here. After a moment of hesitation, the dog regurgitates a plastic handle that looks like it came from the detector. Even though it's wrecked and still covered in saliva, let's take it back to show the Explorer Boo.
Oh, bloody heck.
Did you find it? Well, part of it. That rude fellow chewed up my darling into this? Well, thank you so much for bringing me back a piece of it. I'll take that. Hand it over. Despite its ruined state, I didn't know Bamboo could make retching noises. It's still like a best friend to me. I don't care if it's covered in saliva or bad breath. Thank you so much for today. Once I buy another detector and dig up that treasure, I'll be sure to fulfill my part of the deal and share part of it with you.
Oh, you're right there, Captain.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't be trying to do that too hard before I actually retch. Let's see. Is a ruckus out in the streets? Okay. Adrenaline generation rates? Okay. Can't say I've heard of that before. At least I think so. Oh, this takes place in the morning. Hey, my dear hero. Haven't seen you all day. Do you miss your daddy? Let Dad smell your cute little paws. Do they stink? No, they don't stink at all. Alright, I'll stop. Just don't paw at your dad's. But your claws have grown. We need to trim them this weekend. Alright, I'll stop. No trimming, I promise. Just don't paw at your dad's. Let's not disturb them. Yeah, that's the thing with street cats. Everyone is likely to have different names for them. Okay, next day. Hello. Ah, Seth. Manager, I have a favor to ask. I'd like to rent a super old tape. I wonder if you guys have it. We've got a professional collection of vintage films from the past 30 years. Great! Actually, it's a really famous one. It's called The Big Hollow. You've surely seen it. Couldn't miss if it ever tried. That's a big one. Oh, that one. I wouldn't open this store without having seen that. Yes, we've definitely got it, but I just have to check out the condition of the tape ribbon. When will you be coming over? No rush. Maybe the weekend? Ping me once you found the tape. Okay. I guess that confirms that these videotapes aren't as upgraded as we thought, that they are just old school video VHS tapes.
There might be newer ones, but they said that that one over there was vintage.
True.
And if you look back at when VHS was popular, you could see there was quite a quality difference between old VHS tape and back then newer VHS tapes in durability and quality and all that.
You didn't? I saw you lift your school bag up. No, we just... what happened? Let's check it out. So you didn't rage it to scare the cat? If you want to scare cats, you'll have to scare me first. I didn't do that. Cats are agile, not like you. You couldn't dodge a school bag. What? I'm just being honest. Cats have really fast reflexes. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. As soon as I lift my school bag, watch. The cat bristles at the abruptly raised backpack. It hisses at the two before swiftly fleeing from sight. Who asked for a demonstration? I'm never walking home with you ever again, the girl says, angry before running off. Scarlet, wait. Looks like we found someone else who has the Parker luck. I didn't do anything. I didn't even hit the cat. Why is she so angry? So why'd you scare the cat then? I just wanted to protect her. How is that protecting her? Honestly, I just saw her scratching that stray cat's belly, and it stretched out and opened its mouth ready to bite her hand. She was in danger. It was urgent, so I used my school bag to protect her. My dad's a veterinarian. He said somewhere nearby with lots of stray cats had a hollow recently. Lots of them fled to 6th Street, and it'd be trouble if someone got bitten and got rabies. He didn't get bitten, and it's still trouble. Why didn't you say that? I wanted to, but I didn't get the chance. How annoying. I should have let it bite her, then taken her to my dad's veterinary clinic. People probably shouldn't go to a veterinary clinic for treatment. So that cat's really from a hollow? I'm not sure. I was watching her stab at the cat. The people who live on the street should know. Okay.
Here's the thing, if that cat had rabies, you would have spotted it right away. Like, foam around the mouth, the fur being a mess, and it probably would not allowed you to give it belly scratch to begin with.
Sorry, but we don't have any plans to open a cat cafe, so I can't provide you with info of any value about stray cats. And our food isn't what you'd call cat-friendly, so we don't get many kitty customers. About the food waste. That's something I know about. It's collected at night. I hope that helps. So you won't consider a cat cafe? I hear cats like to bury things around around coffee beans. It's a concern, but I'll submit your invaluable customer feedback to Cafe HQ. Now we need to ask where the food waste is collected. Okay. And yeah, we're about to hit time, so let's finish this one up. Have there been many stray cats in the street lately? There's always been quite a few stray cats here, so I'm guessing it's more asking if there's been an increase. Stray cats? But with the sudden interest. Oh, I get it. You want to catch one and adopt it, right? Kids today, they all gotta have a pet. Great idea, I'll consider it.
Pet.
Yep. Stray cats, huh? There's a few who go by here regularly. They've been on the streets for a while now. They're all pretty close. Have they increased in number? You mean new cats? I feed the regular strays some fish stock when I close each night. I haven't noticed any new cats around. After all, every cat has its own turf. You're right, turf. See that trash can on the right? I mean, my right. Yeah, the one in the corner? That ought to be the best place for a new stray, since most of the food waste on this street gets cleaned up and finds its way there. A paradise for a new stray. But there doesn't seem to be any strays there at the moment. I guess it's not dinner time just yet. So when does the food waste get cleaned up? You're asking me? Don't you live here too? Don't tell me. You haven't been sorting your trash? Busted. I'll go ask someone else. Hey, if you end up catching the kitty of your dreams, be sure to take good care of it. Oh, I can give you a recipe for some fish stock. There's no cat around who doesn't love it. Really? I'll make it every day. But be sure it fits with your bamboo. I've heard of some families where the two will compete for attention. I'll be sure to record it if that happens. Not what he meant, Belle. I've got the info I needed. Let's go to the trash can at night and check it out. Okay. Let's wait till evening then. Oh, hello, Seth. Manager, I should be able to come by on the weekend. That videotape I mentioned before, the big hollow. Can I rent it then? I've put it aside for you. Okay, see you then. Alright. Oh, right. This trash can is occupied, though. And I guess that explains how the sage in the can is alive, if this is where all the leftover food goes. Don't worry, let me see. There should be lots to eat. What are you looking for? Hex, you scare me there. The cats, wait. Startled, the stray cats disperse, and the schoolgirl runs off as well. Perhaps she's gone to chase the cats, or perhaps she too was startled. Ew, I'm saved. That was close. If you came any later, my pod would have been taken over by strays. Who on earth is that young girl? Look at all these stray cats following her. Did that girl bring those strays over? How would I know? I didn't peek out of the lid at her. I was meditating in my barrel at the moment, at the time. Yeah, I think that confirmed. That's just extra evidence that this is a reference to. I forgot their damn name again. The bum philosopher who lived in a giant vase or in a giant barrel or something. Think about that inevitable connection between ether activity and hollow size when I heard a girl's voice outside. Imitates in a high-pitched voice. There's still lots to eat. Hurry, kitties, hurry. Not repeating that. Then I heard a chorus of meow, 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 meow. An impressive like imitation. Okay, no need to meow. Anyway, that's all I know. As New Eridu's greatest sage, I care not for such trivial things as the friendships between humans and small mammals. Seems as though if I want to know more about the cats, I'll have to find that girl. It's already late, so let's try our luck out on the street some other day. Hello there. Sparkle. A bench made out of six skateboards. They're all decked out in different themes. Video game, ghost mask, bamboo, and... Hold on, there's something shiny under the bamboo bench. It's an HA commemorative coin. Okay. And I think we can leave it there for today.
Alright.
Cleaned out most of the... cleaned out most... No, just have to burp for a bit. We cleaned out most of the city commissions. I think for the next side quest we could probably go talk to everyone who has a combat or exploration mission, so we can gather them all up, so we don't have to go running in and out of here over and over again for each and every one of them.
Yeah.
Might get things tangled up a little bit, but it would be faster.
And we also do need to do the agent stories.
Alright, yeah. It's the 1st of August, so these have reset. Right, this one... I'm not sure if I brought this up earlier, but you can use these to get these materials without needing to fight the boss. You can get 4 of them each month, which isn't that many in total, but it is still, well, it's cheap, and it is for more that you'll have for your agents. Let's see, 19 of that we need. How many of those do we need? Let me do a quick check.
Did you call me? Meow.
That actually reminds me. I think I had the materials ready for these. Yeah. Or at least with Nekomata here. Dodge counter or quick assist hits an enemy. Her damage is increased by 50% for 6 seconds. Another 5 for each of these. So yeah, we need 7 more of those claws from the Dead End Butcher for Nekomata. 7, 9, that makes 16 for Ambi included. And another 9. So 28 about we'll need.
Need
Okay.
something? My services are expensive.
Let me just quickly grab 4 of those. There and there. Okay. Don't have enough points for one of those, but over this month I should get enough to grab another one of those, since, again, those are extremely valuable, but you do need to be careful with them. And we've got enough for another 10 pull here, and here as well. Alright then.
Yeah, but the one with the characters are more enjoyable.
Yeah. Let me also exchange these. Let's... Oh, right, yep. 5 new ones because it's the start of the month. And nothing there. Okay. That means we now have 116 ready for the next banner. Alright.
Holy.
Let's just do a quick 10 pull here. Skip that. Okay, 2 A's. Okay, and a 10 pull here. Okay, a normal 10 pull. Oh, hello. Bashful Demon. Okay.
I was wondering, wait, what the heck is bashful about that? I saw someone's... Yeah, that.
I think you can guess whose signature weapon this is, huh?
Oh yeah, it's very obvious.
Okay. Well, let's hand that one over then.
Ready and waiting.
Sokaku, ready!
Okay. Here you go. There. Alright. Let's see. Increase ice damage by 15%. When launching an EX special attack, all squad members' attack is increased by 2% for 12 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Repeated triggers reset the duration. Passive effects of the same name do not stack. Okay. Visage of Greed. Okay, so yeah, that one, since Tsukaku has to use her special attack 3 times about to get the buff up to the strongest point anyways, that's going to buff things up even more.
Is food included?
Okay. And yeah, we can call it there. Did we get any levels? No. Any achievements? Let's see. Any agent reaches level 50. Okay. Unlocks Zanzi Studio. Okay. Little bits that stack up. Alright then. I was thinking of changing up things a bit with the intermission recordings, because the energy up there, it stacks up into these backup batteries, 1 for 1. But it is a daily task to use some of it up, so I'll probably still continue to do those daily with the intermissions whenever I get to do them. But yeah, other than that, it is still... I do still like that system, since it does mean even if you have to miss some days for grinding, you'll still have the energy available. You just don't get the daily rewards for it. Okay. And with this playing in the background, let's go look for someone to raid then. Let's see. We don't usually stream at this time, so let's see. Okay, it's not too busy. So let me change up the screen share. There and there. No. I keep clicking on the windowed projector out of freaking habit. There we go. Let's see. We have It Be Me, who is playing Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. I've heard a lot about that game. A lot of extreme praise for that game, to the point that it has me a bit skeptical on if it is actually that good. I have spoken of that before, but sometimes if something gets a ton of praise, it does get me a bit suspicious on it. But
I actually have seen a full playthrough of it.
Okay.
And it is good. However, I don't think it's good for us to stream, for it's rather lengthy and it will be a lot of work to explore every story conclusion. For it's a multiple, it splits off to multiple endings and storylines,
So kind of what I feared. So kind of what I fear with JRPGs and Nier Automata and such.
This one is more of its core mechanic. Everything depends on what you do. So yeah, it's basically like Persona, just more than what they do.
Okay. Let's see. Next we have the Lagstorm, who is playing Yakuza 0. Kirine, who is playing Umamusume Pretty Derby, which is still blocked in the Netherlands here. And again, I am curious about the game, but I don't want to have to use a VPN and sideload an APK file for it or something. Kiri Natsuyoka is playing Clone Hero. Races the Dwarf is holding a special event, Soulsathon Day 1. Okay. And last but not least, we have Mr. Icarus, who is playing Doom. Let's see, Dead Sea Scrolls Doom Mod Madness Live. I'm guessing it means the original Doom and not the 2016 release. Let me see. Yeah, classic Doom. Okay. Do any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick or look for someone else?
I'm a bit unsure.
Moonrise just came online with Minecraft, it seems. Modded server.
I think I could take a pick. Like, I'm not sure it would be a good idea to raid someone, play Slay the Princess. Like, it's not like Jackbox. But yeah, that's spoilers. But again, I've seen it. I say it's a very good game. Especially impressive for how much they were able to do so well.
Okay.
But again, it's one of those games where like it probably, but it's very story heavy. It'd be very hard to do a stream of for us, I would say.
Okay.
And you will probably break your vocal cord reading so much.
Yeah, it seems actually no, I was not wrong. Okay, for some reason I thought that, let's raid Moonrise, and when I just jumped to them, it looked like the timer said like they'd been going for 3 hours already or something, but now it says 3.5 minutes. So either I completely missed them just now, or Twitch glitched.
It may be not registered it until a few minutes has passed. Like it may not count a few seconds and such.
Yeah. That got marked up. Let's see. /raid Moonrise. That is correct. Yeah. Okay. But before we get started with that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Cider. Thank you, Marco. I don't think there was anyone else in chat. Okay, but I do see we have a few lurkers. Hello there, Knight, Jess, and a new face, Green Melf. Okay, welcome to the show, and thank you for watching. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this somewhat relaxing stream. That's a relaxing stream, even though I had some seriousness. I will not say pure madness.
Yeah. I think we could try to do these here and now, maybe on Mondays if no one is available, or a Friday here and there. It will help us get resources to get to work through everything. Though I will have to keep track. I'll have to keep track of which ones we've done and which ones I haven't done on the main account myself. Though then again, I could probably just... Actually, since we'll be catching up to where we are with with my main account if I just do all the side quests I have available there. Yeah, I should have covered each and every one of those here as well. If we do all of the side quests here.
Yeah. Also, I'm okay with doing this more, even on Fridays. I do think it's good to have us to have the break day as Friday. Our main issue concern is make sure you have time to relax and do the uploads and all that.
Yeah. How about this? If we have a rest, if no one's available on Monday, we could do a side quest then. And if we don't, or something gets in the way, we can do, and we just don't do anything on Monday, we can do a side quest on Friday, maybe.
Yeah, again, I'm up for streaming every day as long as you can handle it. Again, I'm the one with the easiest part here. You're the one doing the heavy lifting.
Okay, I probably should do more of the editing on my main computer here, just to help speed things up, or actually better, just if I have a backlog of recordings that I do half of them here, half of them on there, I do try to process and upload them on the day after a stream. But yeah, sometimes things just get in the way, like a certain barbecue and such yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, let's see. That'll be it for today. 15 minutes extra. And yeah, tomorrow, no afternoon stream, because Drakir won't be available.
Indeed, I will be busy. I will just leave that. I will be busy. Not for long, but enough for it to affect stream, so...
Yeah, maybe we'll do a stream in the evening, if you'd still be up for it then.
Oh, I most definitely will.
Yeah, The Witcher we'll do then. And yeah, we'll do Witcher in the afternoon on Sunday. Yeah, Monday, as usual, we'll see who shows up. If nobody is available, we'll do Zenless again for side stuff. And yeah, Tuesday, we get started on... Pardon? We get started on Batman Arkham Knight.
Or the DLC of Crosscode?
Yeah, or if Liz is available and we don't do Crosscode on Monday, yeah, potentially Crosscode on Tuesday as well. And yeah, Wednesday, we continue with the main story. And Thursday, we'll... Well, even if we do Crosscode on Tuesday, on Thursday we'll definitely be either starting or continuing with Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Okay, but that'll all be for then. So for now, let's get this raid started. Let's get this raid started. I'm tripping over my tongue a lot more today, it seems.
There.
And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for undead seagulls.
And don't piss off Ben.